I'm going to persevere. I'm going to punch through the boundaries. I'm going to become, that person that they say I can't be. And I'm going to be successful no matter what. But even though I have done that, there's still this back here. This song. In the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind. Trying to hit this beat on time. Keep my eyes wide open, looking on the horizon. I'm putting my time in, digging up this mine, searching for a cherry diamond. Looking for these nuggets of truth, I need to find them. But until then, I'll carry on grinding. 1 year older, alcoholic former. I can feel the dark side getting colder. I made a deal with the devil on my shoulder. All I can do to keep the demons in the corner. Give a pig a fish, feed him for a day, but don't take away his bottle of Tanqueray. 1 more drop and we'll be okay. Or maybe I should save it for a rainy day. Take another trip down to Total Wine. Pour another drink in my cup. Drink it all down to the bottom line. All this money, it'll never be enough. Now I think I'm feeling fine, so I polish this rhyme like a diamond in the rough. Try to free my mind, put my nose to the grind, put my pen to the paper when things get tough. Don't believe in the lies of he, cause I'm a super blind man, but I still see the blackest eyes like a black-eyed pea. Words crystallize as I'm flowing on the beat. Look into the water at my reflection. 5'12" with a mayonnaise complexion. Drink some whale tail from my depression. Captain Ahab on a ship with no direction. I am a man sitting on an island alone with 2 gin bottles and a microphone. Writing my message on a scroll and throw it into the Dead Sea like a skipping stone. Spinning in this vortex unknown. Riding on a whale until I'm home. It's not that deep, but don't look below, cause before you know it, you'll get caught in the undertow. Take another trip down to Total Wine. Pour another drink in my cup. Drink it all down to the bottom line. All this money, it'll never be enough. Now I think I'm feeling fine, so I polish this rhyme like a diamond in the rough. Try to free my mind, put my nose to the grind, put my pen to the paper when things get tough. To get a big ups to Darcy DeFlow and add his song to the playlist. No. What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome. Only mic was on. It's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello, hello, hello. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn up my headphones. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, Jamie? Yo, yo. Good to see you here today. Are you ready for this? Yo, yo. You know what time it is. Yes, Jay. It's time to go. Shout out to all my niggas from Guadalajara, Acapulco. I'm cruising in my blue Corolla. I need that money to be a high roller. Trapped and made a controller. She's crying downstairs, so I have to console her. Swimsuit model with eating disorder. Spent $200 on her DoorDash order. Yo, just a fucking crook with a fucking crooked jaw. False flagging out channels with my puppy dog. I committed fraud. And I got low teeth, I'm a low teeth god. False flagging, mundane maggot. Phil's fat, Phil's a faggot. Phil's a loser, Phil's a beggar. Arnold, Phil's a nigger. Right? How do you say? Brunel's a nigger, right? Very nice. Alright, let us continue. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. I got 2 big bills coming next week. 1 more chance to save the best streak. I'm going full mask off. It's not that deep. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. I got 2 big bills coming next week. 1 more chance left to blow. You ready? 8 time go. 8 time flow. They thought I fell off. No. Like a prime D rose, I be dunking on these hoes. Turn you into T-part, striking a T-pose. So let me tell you now what the story is. They call me DSP. Notorious. I'm cruising and wrenching, fast and furious, with my homie Pastor Eric Miller.
He's quite curious. They don't have nearly what it takes to be a man. And since I took their manhood, that's mine now, so I ain't giving it back.
My trolls are always watching me, waiting for another disaster stream. They won't even give me a piece of peace or like a whole fucking team locking onto my stream like a detractor beam. I can't get rid of. I'm sober. I'm losing my mind. And I'm losing supporters. Detractors are bending me over. just another knot in this Ludwig world order. And now I'm seeing so much clearer as I sit here staring into Dark Dave's mirror and all of my fears and all that I see. The raw DSP, bottom leader, cult leader. It's 3 a.m. and I still can't sleep. I guess this is all I will ever be. This is just how time flows. Until it time.
It's gonna take years of effort to try to dig myself out of this fucking hole. It really is. And it sucks. I hope that someday I'll get out of it. I don't know if I ever will. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life.
Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. Yeah. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. Yeah.
You know, my life has been tough over the last decade.
You guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian. I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here. Would you like to have a pizza party with me? Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Mozzarella! And delicious! Taking the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air! Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Salvagno cheese, Salvagno greasy shit, crazy meat, weird sauce. The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned, that are really good. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Take it at dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Greasy shit. Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Weird sauce. Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Take it at dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Greasy shit. Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Cheese. Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Weird sauce. Pizza pie! Crazy meat. Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Now on to the more exotic seasonings. And these seasonings are catered more towards Italians. If you're not Italian, you don't like these kind of seasonings, you don't have to use them. But I'm Italian and I love it.
Cat played a lot of Skyrim, and it was good. It was fun. We chilled. We had a good time. You know, we didn't have any money to do anything really. You know, it would be great if we had money. We would have stayed out and done more stuff. We didn't have any fucking money.
Let me take you down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rolls. You know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rolls, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run. She be on the Skyrim while I stream and beg. Crispy 60 frames on a Series S. I mean Series X. No wait, Series S. I lost so fucking much I can't remember what I get. I got them spells, oh, I got that alteration. I trick a dent into giving up his entire pension. A little scratch for cat, yeah, you can feel the tension. I know a makeup glitch that probably needs her full attention. come on baby, we can go on down to White Run. Take off that tablecloth and I'll show you my sky run. You can beat a mount, I'll climb aboard and ride ya. Fuck it if Jasper dies, you know it's time to take a ride back down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run.
I don't wanna clean, I wanna play some Skyrim. No groceries, get me to the Highlands. This fucking bum took me to Dundoko Island, but I shouldn't be surprised, he's lazy like I am. I just wanna cast a spell and do a side quest. I just wanna get divorced and get my life back. Take me to your island and I'll get a flight back. Touch me and I might snap, Jenna's gonna like that. Power wash simulator. Jasper puked again, but I'll just clean that shit up later. Power wash, baby. I just finished the game, so I'ma go back in my lane and go to White Run.
Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run.
Money, subs. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really that money. That money.
Get that ass thing. Can't do it. I can't take this shit anymore, man. Take it. Shit,
Sure you secure the airlock and prepare the escape pods. Your Highness, the transmission we received. What is it they've sent us?
Tips. Money, subs.
What is up, everybody? What's going on? Oh my lord, the money creatures are in full effect today. That's right. Oh my lord, thank you very much. You guys make me blush. You guys make me tear up. Thank you for the love and support. Man, we got a pretty packed show today. And just think of it, I was gonna cancel. I was gonna wage quit the show today. I'm not feeling too good. I'm feeling a little run down. I'm not sure if I'm getting a cold But this getting something is kind of going around through my house. My daughter wasn't feeling well. My wife wasn't feeling well. My wife. And then I woke up not feeling too well. But yeah, if you're wondering what that is, that's actually the Snort Wars. That's one of my very first intros that I create that Pixar created for me back in the day. And a big shout out to Darksea the Flow. He did the instrumental. He actually did the soundtrack because the Star Wars movies get claimed. So he edited the music for me and it came out really nice. And of course, it doesn't demonetize my videos or my streams. So yes, this is Snort Wars. And then at the very end, of course, we get Princess DSP. And of course, he was happy that he ended up getting the tips from Derek. And it's a pretty good edit. You got Review Tech USA in there. You got Wings of Redemption, LTG, King Cobra, rest in peace. Who else is in there? DSP, Only Use Me Blade is in there as well. Some people think it's Ethan Ralph. It's not Ethan Ralph. It's Only Use Me Blade. And of course, Derek. Derek makes an appearance. And it's one of my favorite edits. It's one of my favorite intros. So I wanted to bring something new and fresh to the channel. Well, something old and fresh to the channel. So there you go. Never say that I don't keep it lively. Before we get going, I want to give a big shout out. And by the way, this is like the third person that asked me about Luther. Shout out Luther Morgan.
Collaboration.
Yes. Yeah, when I get my Twitter back. So sadly, wait a minute. I got some bad news to report. Yeah, Duty's been suspended from Twitter. I've been suspended. This is like day 4. I got suspended for a week because someone annoyed the shit out of me to the point that I actually got angry. Yeah. I normally don't get angry. I brush it off and I just ignore it. But someone pissed me off so much that I actually wish they had that they ended up getting the AIDS. That's right. Yeah. Crying emojis for Duty's Twitter. Rip Duty's Twitter. I'm guessing someone reported me and the other one, the more severe one, not HIV, the more severe one. So yeah. So I got suspended on Saturday. It's for a week though. It's not that big of a deal. I tried appealing it. I sent them a message and they said that they couldn't reverse it. So I ended up getting a week in the hole. So no. It wasn't Jerry. Some idiot was just some idiot annoyed me to the point where I just wish that they would get. And I lost my cool. Yeah, I'm in jail. I lost my cool. I shouldn't have said that, but I ended up getting a week suspension, so I haven't been able to post, tweet, nothing. And I saw that several people have reached out to me. And if you're curious about who Luther Morgan is, yes, me and Luther have had conversations. He is a friend of the channel. I like his content. I've known him for quite a while. He's a good dude, man. The dude is just amazing when it comes to investigative journalism. Dude is smart. He's on point. And if you want to know how the little collaboration occurred with me and him is when he did his expose of the coffee company a week ago, I noticed that he was having difficulty finding where the manufacturer, where the plant is. So I reached out to him and said, hey, you do know that that by regulation, by law, he has to print the distribution, the manufacturer on his coffee. And he was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah." And I showed him I said, "Go look at one of your coffee. If you have coffee in your house, go look at the back. You usually see a distributor, or you see the manufacturer. You'll see something." And then I sent him a picture of my Lavazza coffee, and I said, "Yeah, look, you can clearly see here." And he said he was gonna end up buying the coffee to check it out, which he did. And of course, when it came back, boom, nothing. He's non-compliant. He's non-compliant. So he's non-compliant with Amazon's regulations, because Amazon actually requires you. Oh yeah, Lavazza's the best. Amazon requires you to label your products, especially if it's food. And he's non-compliant with the FDA requirements for coffee. That's right. So I don't know what's going to come of that, but yeah, he gave me a big shout out on this video. I appreciated that. And yeah, it got him to look at, it got him to go down that avenue regarding that. And he looked at the FDA requirements and boom, he figured it out. And I don't know if this is going to, I don't know if it's going to mean anything, but it's more content from him and everyone else. So. Oh no, me personally, I think he has a drop shipper. I think what he does is he works with one of these countries that one of these companies that package just generic beans, and then they let you slap a label on it, your label, and then they ship it out for you. I think that's what he's doing, to be honest, and that's why he doesn't want to print any of that information, because that's easily refuted or it's easily researched. So the problem lies is that he's lied for people for years and told everyone that he hand roasts the beans in his own manufactured plant and all that, which goes against his grift if he's lying. So I think what it is he doesn't want to show people the truth. And so yeah, drop shippers should be at least FDA compliant. Yes, yeah, unless he tells them not to, because I'm assuming with the drop shippers, they require you to give them your own, unless what's happening is they're shipping him the beans, and then he's packaging it himself, which he could do. He probably, has 4 or 5 people doing the packaging and shipping. That could be happening. But it just seems like something isn't cool there. Something isn't right there. And Luther Morgan's going to be digging in and researching a little bit more. I'm actually going to reach out to him once I get my X back, my Twitter, and I'll see if I can get him on the show so we can talk. He's a good guy, a brilliant guy, very smart, on point, way better than I am when it comes to journalistic research. I'm just a clown. I'm just a clown laughing at locales on the stream. But he actually puts in the work and he provides actually good content. Unlike me, I provide garbage internet content. So anyway, so that's the first piece of news. The second piece of news, but anyway, before we go on though, let me just, you guys were very generous today and I want to thank you. First of all, renting, okay. All right, I got a story to tell you about renting DoorDash driver 220. So, I did notice him the other day on Raw Phil's chat where he was in DSP's chat and he was making little veiled threats to DSP, where apparently he was telling them that he just recently started working at DoorDash in his area. And then he mentioned something about Costco and Cat's haircut. All right. Well, first of all, look, I disavow any shenanigans like this. Okay. Rent door driver. I'm not going to tell you how to detract or anything. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I disavow all of this. Okay. But anyway, renting DoorDasher, messaged me. He messaged me and he told me, he said, hey, did you see me on blah, 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 blah? And I asked him, I was like, is it true or are you just LARPing on DSP? And he said, no, it's true. He said, I live in the area and I started working at DoorDash. He said it's a part-time thing. He's just doing it to earn some extra income. So I was just like, oh, so you can see when Phil puts an order in? And he was like, well, it's based on where he's at a given time. So the way it works is if he's like near the area, like he has it set up on the app when he's working, and he gets notifications. Oh, sorry, hold on a second. He gets notifications of he gets notifications of when people place orders and it's close to him. And I asked him, he said, did you see the most recent one? And he said he wasn't working that day, so he didn't see it. But I said, all right, look, I'm not going to tell you what to do or whatever, but if you're going to do anything, please let me know. Can plan your locations around DSP chat. Yeah, again, I'm not going to tell him what to do. I don't want people thinking that I'm running gay ops on DSP. I'm not messing with Phil. This is just some dude that messaged me that thought it was funny. So, more to come. More to come. He will keep me up to date. Yes, wink, wink. No. Seriously, no wink, wink. I'm being serious. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want people saying I'm doing shit that I'm not doing. Okay, but if something does occur, Mr. Renton DoorDasher 220 will let us know. So if anything, I mean, DSP better keep an eye out. And he did see it because DSP actually banned him from chat. So Phil did see it. So again, I disavow all of this. I do not approve of any of this, but it's still funny. And I want to give Renton DoorDasher a shout out for 15 members. Good Lord, he dropped a 15 member bomb. Look, 10 and 15. Look, round of applause. You gotta get a round of applause for supporting the channel. A money creature. Good Lord. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And then, of course, But anyway, rent and door driver, if just keep me updated, okay? Keep me updated, and I will make sure to continue to disavow you, okay? All right, brother? All right. You got my DMs, okay? Yeah. And I did get your message. Yes. I just haven't been able to respond because I'm in Twitter jail. So, okay. All right. I'll respond to you when I get back. When I get my thing back, it will probably be Saturday. Okay. All right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the support. And then Pompey, thank you, Pompey, with the 5 gifted member bomb. Thank you, brother. Yes, people like you that keep this channel afloat. Thank you. And then Chris with the 5 member bomb. Shout out, Chris. Thank you, brother, for your love and support. I appreciate you so much. Quick question for you, Chris. Is it Chris? Chris, I owed you, were you, man, I keep forgetting. I think I owe Chris a duty mug, right? Is this my overseas buddy? I don't want to dox you, whatever, but let me know. Do I owe, because I sent whatever, there was someone in, I'm not going to say where, but there was someone overseas. Nope, okay, I just wanted to make sure. There's someone overseas that I shipped them a duty mug and a spoon, and I haven't heard back from them, so I got to figure out whether they got it or not. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, Bucks County. Shout out Bucks County. And yes, I'm a little annoyed with the Eagles draft. I'm not that happy with it. A lot of it is just either hit or miss players. But anyway,
Getting jiggy in DSP's chat is way too funny and gross at the same time.
Yeah, I know. We'll cover that. We got a lot to cover, brother. We do. And then, of course, Mr. Quasar Hopper. Thank you, brother, for being a member for 9 months. Luther Morgan collaboration. When I get my Twitter back, I'll shoot him a message and I'll see if I can get him on the channel. He's a really good dude. I know he has a full-time job, but we can probably do something with him. We can definitely hit him up, and he can, at least if I can get him on for 45 minutes, he can tell us his story and why he hates the quartering so much. And then GBRC, thank you, brother, for the 5, brother. I appreciate you. Dent's getting jiggy in DSP chat is way too funny and gross at the same time. Yeah, I know. It's turned into a straight-up shit show and a clown show over there on DSP. Good Jesus, man. It's getting hard to watch sometimes, but, we watch to laugh at him. And by the way, has anyone seen the regarded shirt from yesterday? That's right, the tank top, the with the stretch hole that's way too big. You can tell it looks like Cat tried to put on the damn shirt and just stretched it to no means. He's not wearing tank tops, and I saw all the memes yesterday on Twitter. Even though I couldn't participate, I did see all the memes on Twitter about the t-shirt. So yeah, he's buff. Bro, he looks like a 70-year-old man that was in a nursing home and recuperating from chemo. He lost all that weight and just saggy with no muscle tone. He's an ugly man. He's not an attractive man. And then Mr. Quasar Hopper with the 5-member bomb. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And again, thank you guys for all the love and support. I appreciate it. It is very meaningful, by the way. Yeah, the collar was a detractor. And again, that's what happens when you have t-shirts that are more than, 10 years old. Good Jesus. He claimed he bought... Oh, by the way, you know what it is? Didn't he claim he buy it? What he does is he shops at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. And there's nothing wrong with shopping at TJ Maxx and Marshall's.
For the 1st of May marathon, we need some gin to make it more interesting and get happy.
And we need
him
some...
flexing his noodle arms was so funny yesterday.
Yeah, I don't drink though, man. I'm sorry, I don't drink. I've made it a thing in my life where I don't drink, I don't smoke or anything. So I don't want to turn into DSP. That's probably why I don't drink. And I think I've talked about this before. My family has a history of substance abuse and stuff like that. So it kind of fucked up some of my family members. So when I was very young, I told myself I wasn't gonna drink or smoke or do any drugs or anything like that. So, and to this day, Duty has kept his word. I told the story about my uncle, the one that passed away recently, where when I was about 11, he decided to take me for a drive, and then decided to stop in one of the seedy areas of the city. And Chris, you'll probably know exactly where it's at. Chris probably knows. 5th in Indiana. Is Chris aware of 5th in Indiana, North Philadelphia? He decided to drive around there and pick up some, let's just say some snorting candy. Yeah, snorting candy. and then had the nerve to do it in front of me and say, you shouldn't do this. This is bad for you. Don't do this. Anyway, rip my uncle. Rip uncle. That's right. Yeah, rip him. He's all right. He passed away recently. I miss him. He was a good dude, but you know, he did some insane shit. Yes, the white powder. He did. Yeah. Good God. It traumatized me. Trust me, it did. Being I think I was 11. I was 11, 10 or 11, man. It traumatized the shit out of me. Yeah. So I was just worried I was going to be arrested. That's what I was like, shit, I'm going to be arrested. I'm sitting here. A good uncle. Well, I mean, he did tell me not to do it. So, yeah. So, no, I've, you know, I don't drink. So sorry, I can't provide that. I could maybe do some animations of DSP drinking. I could probably do that, but that's the best I can do. And yes, May 1st, Friday is the May 1st burst. We're really excited for that. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be streaming for a few hours on Friday. I'm pretty sure everyone probably on the internet's going to be streaming. So if you don't want to watch mine, I'm sure that probably I think WPIG is doing a noon show. There's going to be tons of people. Rich, not that you care, but Richard Review Tech's doing like a 12-hour marathon. Who the fuck knows? But this is going to be a big one. It's going to be the 10-year anniversary of the Fappening. Yes. Or boosting, as they like to say. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty yeah, he's still alive, although he's barely streaming to like 400 people. So his channel is dying pretty badly. So that, and I think he even stopped creating videos, which was his downfall from the very beginning. But anyway, I'm not going to get into Richard Review Tech. He's done plenty to kind of screw up his own life. Anyway, alrighty, folks. Let's see here. So today is not the May 1st marathon. It's not the May 1st marathon. It is, that's going to be Friday. Today, we're just going to be looking at some of the shenanigan bullshit that's going on with DSP. And of course, the business is struggling. That's right. Our boy Phil decided to employ the usual tactics of you know, sadness and sympathy. And the Dents did answer the call yesterday. That's right. He did hit his goal twice on both streams. And you know, he did a mini celebration today. It was a bit of a mini celebration. It wasn't full-throated because he was hoping that people would wail out yesterday, and they just didn't. They didn't wail out for him. So let's see. Hey Harvey still thinks the May 1st burst was a setup by Phil. No, Hey Harvey is wrong. Hey Harvey is wrong. First of all, he's wrong because that's not something that you. It's almost like saying I'm going to. It's almost not as bad. It's almost as saying I'm going to put a prank where I kidnap a 10-year-old girl. And, you know, we're going to make it seem like it really happened, but it was a prank. No. You don't do that stuff. There's just certain things that you don't do. So I'm pretty sure. And again, Phil, for as much as you dislike Phil, whatever, I do give him credit. He does care about his legacy. Like, he really does think about what's going to happen to his name when he passes from this earth. You know what I mean? Like, he has the craving and the need to be wanted and loved and thought of as someone popular, and you know what I mean? He really does care about that. The legacy. I call it the legacy. He cares about his legacy. He does. He's just too lazy to do something about it to improve the legacy. But he does care about it. At least he does care about it. And to say that he actually would go and do this on purpose as some type of gimmick, no, wrong. And I normally don't like to say people are wrong in their opinion, because again, all of this is just opinion. We don't know. But trust me, that no. That theory is 100% incorrect. YouTube deleting his channel the moment he passes. No, I mean, you know, eventually YouTube will have to do a purge, because this is, I have a feeling what's going to happen is they're going to hit a period in time where YouTube's going to kind of do a reset, and they're going to say, okay, anything older than, say, 15, anything like 10, any content that's 5 or 10 years old will get sunsetted. They'll give you an opportunity to download it if you want. I think that's what they're going to do. They're either going to do that, or they're going to go to a business model where they charge you for space. So, you know, you can do like an unlimited plan monthly where you can upload videos, and you have to pay YouTube a couple $100. Or you know what I mean? It's almost like a phone plan, like a data plan. They're going to do something like that. I have a feeling that's what they're going to do. And you know Phil's going to lose his mind when that happens. So, because of course he's going to say, well, YouTube makes money off of me. Why are they charging me? You know, yeah, you guys know what it is. So, let's see. Duty, let's see. Do you know what the story is with these people getting demonetized? I know a little bit about it. I do know a little bit about it because I actually did reach out to my contact at YouTube, and there's a couple things going on here. So I don't want to disclose too much information, but I just want to say this. There is a brigade of people that are flagging content. Let's just say that. And I'm not going to say who specifically it is, but it does tie back to the quartering. Not to say that it is the quartering per se. I'm not going to say that. But it's a group of people that apparently support the quartering. Let's just say that. And they've been non-stop flagging people. By the way, remember I was flagged for sexual content? Remember that? Dagny, you're yeah, there you go. Yes. There you go, brother. I was flagged. Remember I was flagged last week for a video, and I was just like, what the fuck? Why was I flagged? And the timestamp that was flagged was the banana song. And then I contacted YouTube, had them relook at the video, and they came back and said, oh, this was wrong. Last week, remember last week on the last podcast, I talked about it. I told you guys that I ended up getting flagged for the meaningful podcast that we did last week. Yeah, I got a warning, and I got flagged for sexual content. And I reviewed everything, and I was like, I didn't do anything sexual. What the fuck? So then I reached out to my YouTube person and said, hey, can you guys take a look at this? I think you guys are wrong. And they said, give us 48 hours, we'll look into it. And literally the same day, they came back and reversed their decision. They said, oh no, we were wrong. You shouldn't have gotten flagged. And they removed the flag, and I was good to go. And I didn't think about it. I was just like, oh, what was I talking about on that podcast? And sure enough, I was talking about the quartering and all that bullshit. So, yep. So that's the most I know about it. So I'm trying to be very careful with the shit that I put out and what I say regarding the quartering, because it seems like his goons, his fucking dents, are going out in full force flagging people, and I have no idea. So yeah, so just be very careful. But that, and then there are channels that are getting demonetized. I think the demonetization is a little bit different. I think the demonetization thing has to do with the AI thing. I think YouTube is really cracking down on people using a lot of AI shit. And that's why they're being let go. I'll give you an example. Ludwig World Order. Shout out to Ludwig. I reached out to him a while back ago, and I told him that, I did enjoy the AI stuff that he was posting, but I did tell him, I was like, hey, you might want to be careful because YouTube is cracking down on, that kind of content. And he was like, oh, no, I think I'm okay, blah, 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 whatever. And then he ended up getting his channel demonetized, and it was because of that, because of the AI use and all that. So I think anything that they remotely think is AI related, they're just flagging, and removing the monetization. So that sucks. I really, it just because it's AI doesn't mean that you didn't put effort or work into it. AI again is just a tool. You can say that about anything. You can say that about a video editor. What if someone's doing that? What if someone's creating animation like Pixar animation, and they think that's AI, and they remove his monetization? So it's just insane. I really think YouTube, and the thing too is YouTube does this shit, but then they what they have to do is they realize that they went too far, and then they overcorrect. So that's what they'll do. They'll overcorrect. I'm not gonna lie. I have been worried recently about my channel getting demonetized. I think I'm safe because of everything that went last year, and I do think that they have a profile system probably where they keep track of content creators, and I might be flagged as okay, so I should be okay. But I worried about it. But anyway, I just to counter that, I have decided to do two things. You guys ready? Ready for the news? Okay. The first news is, hold on a second. Let's see. I have decided, hold on a second. I have I've decided to create a Rumble account. That's right. Yes, that's right. A Rumble account. That's right. Yes. Again, what I'm doing here is I'm just uploading videos. I'm treating this as an archive. So I'm going to be uploading videos here on the archive. I'm not really going to be doing much with it. It's really just going to be loading videos. If you go to the channel, it just has, hold on a second. I only have a couple videos in there. So hold on, let me open it up. Sorry folks, hold on. I'm trying to open up the channel here. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, here it is, folks. Ready? Let me just make sure there's nothing here. So here you go, folks. I've uploaded 2 videos. There you go, 2 videos. Nothing whatchamacallit. I'm not really getting any views or anything on it. Just a couple views here and there. So it's just a place just in case something happens on my channel. I'll have a backup. And then that's the first thing. Yeah, I know. But the one thing about Rumble is you can pretty much say whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to worry about anything. You could post AI shit. They don't give a shit. They really don't care. Yes. I already have a Kick account. Don't worry. I do have a Kick account. So the first thing I did was I got my Rumble account set up. So if you care, if you care, I have a Rumble account. I'll post a, I don't really care about Rumble that much either, but it's a backup just in case. Odyssey Odyssey is just, that's, no, I had an Odyssey account. I didn't bother with that. It's there. God forbid something happens. I can go to Rumble as a temporary thing. That's all I'm saying. And then I got my Kick finally up and running. That's right. Kick is up and running. Yes, Kick is up and running. Yes. My Kick is up and running. Yes, I'm partnered with Kick. Yes, I am. I am partnered with Kick. I've been having problems uploading it. I got that all squared away. So Friday stream will be both on Kick and YouTube. That's right. Yes, round of applause. Yes. Odyssey was fine when they would automatically feed over your content from YouTube. Once you post it on YouTube and fed it over, but they stopped that. YouTube put a fucking pause on that shit. So I just stopped posting it there. So anyway, I got my Kick, I got my Rumble. I'm good to go. Just in case some shit happens with my channel. But I will be streaming on Kick for some of you guys that like Kick. It'll be there starting on Friday, okay? And then I'll still be on YouTube nonstop. So there you go. All right, okay. All right, before we get started, I do have an amazing new intro. That's right. DSP decided that, look, Duty, you're not the only one that can create intros. That's right. I got my own dented, retarded intro. And remember I did a video where I posted and said that the editor that DSP hired is a fucking detractor. This is just more proof that what I said is correct. I am now about 95% sure that the guy DSP hired is a fucking detractor. I don't know who, but it's somebody. It's somebody. And you guys are ready for this. This is what Phil decided was cool. You know, this is what he decided he wanted to put out there and show as the face of the Level 1 podcast. You guys ready? Let's watch it. Maybe.
Podcast to begin. Chat rolls fast across the screen. Trolls will be banned. We're taking a stand. Most controversial gamer since 2008. Please donate to fill the coffers. Welcome to Level 1. Level 1. We are happy where we are. Happy down at level 1.
Stop. God. I need the Price is Right song. I need the bump bump no. Well, first of all, look, I'm always I always try to be fair and give people credit, okay?
Money, sub,
Not to Birds in the house, brother. What's up, Birds? That's right, brother. Thank you for being a member, man. You've been a member for ever, man. 4 months. I thought it was longer than that. Big ups, not to, man. I haven't messaged you on Twitter because I announced my Twitter I got flagged. I got suspended for a week. So once my Twitter comes back up on Saturday, I'll message you, brother. Yeah. So, all right, I'm trying to be fair here. Okay, at least he did something. Okay, let's give him a round of applause for doing something. All right, it only took 18 years, but still, I'm glad that he finally decided, you know, just maybe, he should pay someone to do content or to do work for him, right? So 18 years, I don't know, maybe in another 18 years he'll actually get a good intro. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna give him credit for that. But my God, that's where it ends right there, man. This is just god fucking awful. This is AI slop to the T, okay? There's nothing funny about this. He's not owning the meme. It's just bad. And the thing too is that the guy couldn't even like filter the video through like upscale it. He didn't even do that. He just took raw clips he probably took from Detractor videos and then just put it in an editor. And then just created this intro with AI music. I'm sure that's what the fucking guy did. And again, someone that doesn't like you, or excuse me, someone that likes you wouldn't put this out and say, hey, I think this is good content. Make this your intro. Yeah, it's very zero effort. My God. And again, I don't know who this editor is. My assumption is the editor is probably a younger person who's trying to get experience, just based on everything that's been done so far. So I'm not gonna crap on that guy, and he's probably is making a couple dollars for DSP. He is, you know, paying him whatever.
Shut the fuck up.
But my God, man,
either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Just some low effort shit here. Very low effort, but whatever. And then the music's bad. Everything is just bad about it. There's nothing good. Like the wipes are bad when it moves to different scenes. Like it's just not. It's just bad. It's just terrible. But anyway, I posted this as a short yesterday. The regard in this is quite insane. But anyway, there you go, DSP. Never say I never pay you a compliment, all right? You tried. At least you tried. Where's the Bart Simpson cake with the words on it that says, at least you tried? That's what we need here. At least you tried. Panda, someone, I'm telling you right now, there's a detractor out there that's getting money from DSP and he's detracting. Give him a little bit. Wait, I keep watching the edited videos because I'm waiting to see like Tevin getting woven to the clips. I can't wait to see Fat Cat woven into the stream. Like pretty soon we're gonna see a little picture artwork of Tevin in the background. Watch, just keep paying attention. Keep paying attention because it's gonna get worse and worse. The guy's gonna get more bolder. And he's going to decide, all right, Phil's not even watching the content. He's not even watching what I'm giving him. So I can get away with pretty much anything. And then he'll start sneak dissing him. We're going to see Tyrone, trust me. We're going to see Tyrone probably in the background or something like that. There'll be a clip where he'll have DSP talking. And then you'll see like a black man, a random black dude at the door. It's going to be funny. I can't wait. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I think we've covered all the news. So let's not forget Friday, May 1st burst.
I need that money.
I'll start at probably 9.
Shows Phil knows nothing about editing.
It's just bad. It looks like something that was created like in 2013. Like that's what it looks like. It looks like something that was created back in 2013. Like it's just, I mean, and it looks like it was something done like on a phone app. Like a phone app. Someone took a phone editing app and did this. It looked like something I would produce. Yeah, we're gonna get Bugs Bunny in the video. It's gonna be great. Cat doesn't weigh 400 pounds anymore. She weighs 375. I don't think she was ever 375. She looks like she was about 220. She was about 225, 220. Yeah. You gotta remember, Cat's not tall. Cat's short. Cat's like 5'3", 5'2". So she's not a tall girl. So she can only put on so many pounds. So, all right. She is thick. Yeah, she's very thick. Oh my Lord! Look, I got a jewel. The first one of the day.
Hello, Jew.
Hello, Jew. Thank you, brother. I appreciate. I appreciate Master Betty with the jewel, the laughing disco for $250. Did you guys see the animation? Did it pop up on your stream? I think if you're on mobile, you'll see it. Let me get a one in the chat. Let me know. Thank you. You saw it. Big ups, Paul. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you, Master Betty, for the jewel. Yes. Hello, jewel. Thank you. All right, good. Some people did see it. Great, amazing. All right. Let's get into some, let's cat to hippo. Oh, that she's not that big. She's not that big. I do think that she did lose a little bit of weight. I think the whole Dundoko Island bullshit when she had to come on and she had to reveal herself as an obese woman, being that no one's seen Kat for like what 5 or 6 years before that. I think that hurt her. I think it did. I really think that hurt her soul. And I don't give a shit what Phil says or Kat. You know, when thousands of people make fun of you and mock you, it's not a good feeling. It really isn't a good feeling. So I think she said, all right, I'm done with this shit. I'm going to get on a diet and I'm going to lose some weight. Dundoko Island. Yeah, that was that stream that he did. Remember? It was the, what's that stupid game that he fucking likes? The Yakuza games? Like a Dragon. It was a Like a Dragon, Dundoko Island. Yeah, I don't think she's an ugly girl. I've said that before. She's just a big girl. Yeah, she's the big girl. And I think too, she needs to chill with the makeup. I think if she chills with the makeup, she'd look a lot better. But as we all know, by the way, I am probably be putting together. I'm going to be putting a little video together to talk about the spending habits of the Burnell. And of course, it's not just Phil Burnell. It's not Phil Burnell. No, it's Kat Burnell. That's right. Both of them apparently have spending addictions. Now, each of them have a different type of addiction, but yeah, they do. They do. And we'll go through it. We will go through it. And we got some receipts. I'm just getting the okay to confirm that I can use some of these receipts. And I'll probably be putting a video out there, like a Luther Morgan style video, where we'll be showing that apparently these two people just can't help themselves. And explains a lot. It explains why there's mounds of trash everywhere. It explains why they need to pay someone to come out and dump all their trash. Because these two, man, they get packages on every fucking day. These two get packages. Yeah, Sephora, oh my God. I think the only reason why Sephora stays in business is because of Kat Burnell. Straight up. So we'll be putting something together that I just want to make sure that I'm allowed to use the information that was provided to me. But on the daily, there is someone specific that reaches out to me and actually shows me information where these two, man, I don't know how they haven't gone through bankruptcy 2.0 yet, but it's coming, brother. It's coming because I always thought it was Phil. Just Phil himself? No. It's Phil and Kat. Both of these two people, Phil and Kat. So, and I think it explains a little bit why DSP is so paranoid about not hitting the goal. That's right. And it goes to a little bit of news that we found out. So, like always, DSP can't help but share his life, right? He can't help but just always talk. And that's what happens when you're perpetually online. You always feel like you need to tell new stories. You have to tell people your business. And we found out this week that DSP apparently spent money on furniture. That's right. Apparently, Kat is too big to walk upstairs, so they're going to make a bedroom for her downstairs on the first floor. That's right. Like when you get old, you know, and you need everything on the first floor. Yeah, that's what they're apparently doing. So they're spending money on furniture, right? And apparently it's Kat. Kat is buying all of this furniture. I think, and of course I have no proof of this, but I think what's going on here is DSP is broke. He has zero money in his bank account. And then of course he doesn't have a credit card. So what he does is he goes to these stores, he uses his debit cards, and most banks, they allow you to run a tab, you know, to run a tab, like you can go in negative balance, right? And they'll keep paying it as long as you keep paying the interest and the penalty, right? And I think what's happening is he goes out, he puts it on his debit check card, right? They deduct it from his account goes in the negative, and then he panics. He panics because he needs to get enough money to pay that money back. And of course, he always needs my overdraft. Yes, overdraft. I'm sure this idiot pays for overdraft protection because I'm pretty sure the balance goes in the negative multiple times a month. And I think what's happening is if he doesn't make that money and hits his goal, then he stays in a negative balance. And I think his biggest worry is the day off. Because on the day off, he better have fucking money. Because Kat's like, I want my 3 orders of DoorDash. I want to go buy some shit.
He needs to show Keith that he earns more than her.
Yes. And I think what's going on is we know that Kat watches the show, or she watches Detractor videos, and she probably hears Phil saying nonstop over and over, I'm successful, I'm rich, I'm successful, I'm doing well, you morons are idiots or whatever, I'm doing well, right? So Kat hears that and says, oh, DSP's making bank. Oh, cool. All right, that sounds good. So that means I have money now to waste and spend on bullshit, right? And she probably figures, you know what? I've been in this marriage for what, 7 years? I've had to eat shit for 7 years. Now is my time, folks. Now is the time to waste money. Okay? It's time to waste money. And she's thinking, oh, Phil got it. Always talks about how much money he has. You know what I mean? Panda left because, yeah, exactly. We watch that video all the time. Here, let's watch the video right now. I love this clip. Panda Lee responds to DSP being broke. Look at her face. Look at the face. Look, you guys are ready for this video? The look on her face is just dread. She's like, what? What? Look, oh my God, let's watch this video. It's a short clip.
At this point, I am tapped. I really don't have any money left. You know, my finances are flexed out, and you know, we're probably not going to be doing any kind of home improvements until I'd probably say until Christmas, because we do need a Christmas tree.
Bro, the look on her face, she was like, oh, what? I didn't sign him for this. What are you talking about? I thought you had money. You were the one that spent hundreds of thousands of dollars moving me out of Pennsylvania and moving me to fucking Seattle, Renton, Washington, where I know no one. I know nothing. I had no job. I had no prospects. It's just me with someone that's 10 years older than me. And she was just like, I think right there at that very moment, that's when she started plotting her escape. She was like, oh, fuck this. Nope. Nah. Nope. I'm good. No, thank you. No, I thought I was getting someone that was successful. And apparently that wasn't the case. I ended up getting DSP. So I love this video. And I love that look on her face because it just, you could tell that someone just completely, it just, like it was almost like 2,000 pounds just dumped on her right there. And she was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Panda Lee should have known dents don't buy soap. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was about. I think too, some of that was just she was bored. She had nothing really going on. And when she noticed that DSP wasn't going anywhere, she figured I might as well use them for as much as I can. And, what's up, Wasted Surgery? What's up, brother? How you doing, brother? He probably said, I better use him for something because I know there's going to be a day where I need to go live on my own. So I better try to figure it out. And then when that didn't work out, she got a job. And then once she got a job, she started interacting with other humans. And then she realized that what she was doing wasn't healthy. And then she bounced. So I'm pretty sure though that was that's what occurred there at the events of DSP and Panda Lee. So, but that's always a great video. Just that look on that face where she's just like, every single disappointment that she's had has come to fruition, and she knows, all right, I got to figure out a way to get out of this fucking knot. I could get out of this mess. Trust me, I do. All right. Okay, we're going to watch some content. By the way, yes, Kino Casino is back. Kino Casino has been ripping into Jeremy for quite some time. I'm assuming that that's going to continue, so it's just going to be mostly focusing on quartering, but they have been looking at other locales. I'm pretty sure that DSP will get some attention. And like I mentioned last week, I got the okay from the Kino crew that I can upload content, their content on YouTube. They only asked me to wait till the show's over. I said that's fine. And then they also said to they pretty much said, yeah, I could post whatever I want. So I told them, I said, no, you know, I don't want to abuse it. I'll just post quartering stuff and then DSP segments. That's it. So I'm not gonna post shit with Ethan Ralph or or Recaida or the other locales. I'm just doing quartering and fill. And then when quartering becomes boring, I'll just again focus on DSP. And then when that gets boring, we'll just continue doing what we're doing. So I'm taking a that's hey, there you go, brother. That's how you do it, brother. That's how you do it in life, man. You take a duty and you watch duty. There you go. All right. How do these locales get women? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think what they do is they I don't know. Well, Jerry got lucky because he bagged his wife while they were in high school. So they dated in high school and then he locked her down right away. So that's why he ends up getting a wife. Pandalee was just looking for she was looking for an exit. You know, her private life with with Subaru Man just wasn't working out. So she was looking for an exit. So she just jumped from one mess to another. Wings of Redemption. I mean, you just got to look at Kelly. Kelly isn't her prize herself. So that looked like two people that didn't want to. That looked like Wings and Kelly are two people that didn't want to be alone the rest of their lives. So they figure, you know what? We might as well be miserable together. Boogie got married because she was a feeder. His first wife was a feeder, and I guess she liked being, she likes trauma, and she likes Munchkinhausen people. I don't know what was going on there, but even she got tired of his shit and dumped him. The blonde chick looks like a crackhead. His daughter, his child bride, whatever the new one is, she looks like a fucking crackhead. I'm pretty sure there's drug addictions and daddy issues there. They seem to focus and look for women with issues. I mean, she was both. She was a feeder and a gold digger. Good God. But I think more she liked because if you ever listen to Boogie back in the day, it really sounded like she was one of those caring people that wanted to care for invalids. And, I guess. And then, yeah, the child bride, the new one, she looks like a cokehead. There's something really weird with that. And I'm sorry, she has parents. She has a mom and a dad that's in the picture. And I don't give a fuck. Any father that would be cool with the 50-year-old dating their 20-year-old, nah, fuck that. Nope. Not cool with that. That isn't cool. Fuck that. No. And if you want to, I'll disown you if you want to go against my wishes. All right. Okay. So, yep. Kino Casino will be on tonight. Whatever clips that I garner from that, I will post tomorrow. So I will do that. So shout out for that. Here's the first one that I want to watch here. I want to watch this video where apparently DSP has decided that him and Asmongold are the same. That's right. Him and Asmongold are the same. This is from yesterday.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Feppy the Penguin. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Ace McCloud. I don't know who that is. But shout out. Hopefully this is not some racist serial killer. But shout out anyway. Doesn't Keem have a... yeah, that too. There you go. Keem's another one. His girlfriend's like 20. His fiance is like 20-something years old. And he's in his 40s. So I don't know what it is with these fucking internet people. Like, I don't know. I mean, I get it. You want someone attractive and young. I kind of get that. I mean, I'm the opposite. I like them. I like them a little. I like them my age or slightly older. That's just my preference. Like, I can never see myself with a 20-year-old. I mean, as hot as they may look or whatever, no, I just can't see myself. Like, okay, other than sex, what is there? Not conversation, for sure. And then the other thing is you're in two different parts of your life. You know what I mean? 20-year-olds want to party and hang out and post on Instagram. And people like me, I want to travel, I want to chill, I want to relax. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's insane. All right, let's watch this video here. This is DSP comparing himself to Asmongold and making it seem like they're on the same level. This is the first one I want to watch, and then I got a couple we're going to watch here and there. Yes, read them at bedtime.
She makes...
I'm sorry, baby.
She makes, like, video content of old games, like Juggernaut.
If you're having these conversations, then please let me know.
I'm sorry.
They're being insane.
I am. I'm sorry.
PDFs.
How about Tyrone in the background? GBRC, big ups, brother. Thank you for the 2. At this rate, locales are all PDF. It seems like it, man. And I don't even want to say PDFs. They just seem to like them young. And I think some of that, too, is control. I think with some people, they have a fetish of control. They want to control their women. And they feel like that if they date someone much younger, that they're going to look at them as a father figure and they're going to want to do whatever the fuck they say. I think it's some of that. That's just creepy, man. That's not, no, I'm sorry. That's just weird, man. I'm sorry, baby.
I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
Yes, younger women are easier to manipulate.
Let me refresh that. Okay, we have 113 viewers on Kick. I thought as much. For those of you who watch my content, all right?
Yeah.
Do you even care? People. To be honest, like, let's say, for example, Asmongold came by this Friday during my May 1st mega busting marathon.
And I can't tell you how much I hate that fucking soundboard. I hate it worse. The voice changer. I hate that fucking voice changer more than I hated his little noise machine. Remember the stupid little machine, the little toys that he would use, the the sound little machine thing, because he was too cheap or too stupid to do a proper soundboard. This is worse. This is worse than that. Like, I actually missed those toys. I actually missed them. As cringe as they were, I actually missed them. To get this, God, it's just, he always ruins everything. Like, I think Steam Decks are really cool, and I think soundboards are cool. They have their use in streaming, but he always makes everything so fucking stupid and gay. It's like, why, Phil? Why are you this way? Why are you this way, Phil? I really want to know that. Like, y'all want to shake him, and I want to say, why are you this way, Phil? Anyway, all right, so let's go mega busting.
And hung out for like 10 minutes, and we had a conversation. Would you
care? The smacks don't even bother me. I tune the smacks out because I know that he's always snorting, grunting. The grunting bothers me more than anything else. So the smacking doesn't bother me because I've learned to just kind of ignored it. But when he uses a soundboard like this, so just dumb and inappropriate, it annoys me. And then it's always like a pause. The other thing too, Phil, is really you always need to look down. Like every time he does it, he has to pause, like for effect, and go, "Oh, let me hit that button there, busting." It's like, really, like you can't be smoother than that.
Care? Because ultimately, I don't really care about, you know what I mean? Like one person spamming the chat. I care about my actual audience of viewers. Like, is it a big deal? Because the thing is, I don't really...
Oh, okay, all right. In this clip right here, what he's trying to do is he's trying to claim that he doesn't care if Asmongold visits his stream or anything. He's not the one looking to do content with Asmongold. Like, he's trying to play it off like, oh, you know, I'm just as good as Asmongold. He's almost putting himself at the same level, and then he's trying to push this off on his viewers as, oh, I'm not the one asking about Asmongold. My viewers are. And not even your viewers. You know who are doing it? The LARPers and the trolls. The same people that come out and say, hey, DSP, Asmongold talked about you today on your stream, when he did. You know, Asmongold might watch a clip once every 2 weeks about DSP. If that. And he doesn't bring him up. He doesn't mention him. He really thinks that Asmongold on a daily basis thinks about this guy. I'm sure if someone were to mention DSP in Asmongold's chat, Asmongold would probably have to stop and think, like, what is this person talking about? What's DSP? And then maybe he'll realize what he's talking about. But he's so fucking delusional. So delusional. But let's keep going. Let's keep hearing him, because he actually gets to the extent here where he's trying to make it seem like him and Asmongold are the same.
He care that much, honestly. Like, I think the guy is an okay guy. I don't know. I don't watch his content, right? Well, his takes on me, I think, are funny. Like when he reacts to me, of course, most of the time when he...
And that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Again, he always has to undermine everything. Like, oh, I really don't care. Oh, I don't watch that. And what he's trying to do is straddle the fence, because yes, Asmongold can be controversial. Like, not to me. I don't give a shit. You can... At least he states his opinion on what he thinks about things, right? But Phil knows that there is a segment of his viewership or whatever that may not like Asmongold because he might be too right-leaning. And so DSP wants to cover himself and be like, well, I don't watch his content. I don't agree with all his views. But, you know, I'll suck his penis if he can come on my show. Like, he'll do that. You notice how he's trying to play all sides where he doesn't want to offend anyone. But as soon as Asmongold messages him, you know, he'll be quick to stop whatever the fuck he's doing. Cat could be giving him a blowjob, and he'll be like, "Oh, stop! Asmongold, DM me. I gotta answer this right now."
He reacts to me. He reacts to out of context stuff, so he only understands the context of what he's watching. And I think that his takes are funny when he reacts to me. I had a 2-hour conversation with the man in November that was an incredibly level-headed and fair conversation. And at the end of that conversation, I thought that we kind of had a vibe of, hey, we're both guys who like games. I'm kind of misunderstood on the internet. He kind of understood that after talking with me for 2 hours. And we was like a cool thing. Then
no, Phil, because as soon as that interview was over and people were in his chat talking about talking about you in the interview, the vast majority of the people said he was fooled, he fell under hypnosis. And then Asmongold came on and said, what did you want me to do? Did you want me to shit on him? Did you want me to dunk on him? I'm not going to do that. And you could tell, essentially he was saying that that's what he would have normally done. Like, he thought that this guy was an idiot and a joke and a moron, but being that he was on an interview with him, he didn't want to come off as a bad guy. So it would be like me going on Phil's show. If Phil were to invite me on this podcast, I'd come on and be civil. I wouldn't call his wife fat. I wouldn't do any of that. You know what I mean? Like, he would know where I stand on certain things. But again, he invited me to his house, and you know, I'm not gonna take a dump on his house. That's just typical, normal behavior. You know what I mean? But again, Phil takes that as, oh, he accepts me as being an equal. No, he just wasn't an asshole. That's all it was. You know, even PPP to an extent respected you, and when he was with you on stream, he gave you a little bit of respect. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't just flat out say, you know, no, you're low cal, you're an idiot, you're a moron, you're stupid, everything you do is what. He didn't do that. He did it in more subtle ways. But he didn't do that until the collaboration was over with. Once the collaboration was over with, then he was just like, all right, well, fuck you. You know, I'm going to say what I want to say, and I don't give a shit if I offend you or not, or if I offend you and your fat wife. I don't give a shit.
Last month, you guys wanted me to get him on my birthday marathon, right? So I made a formal invite. Why? Because it's the only way I can get his attention. Like, if I try to private message him or whatever, he will never see it and never respond. But if I do a big public thing on a show, people will send him the clip, right? So I did a big public thing saying, hey, I got my birthday coming up.
So are you saying, Phil, that your detractors have more sway than you do? So are you saying that your detractors are bigger than you, or we can reach out to Asmongold and get him to react to one of us? Is that what you're fucking saying? Okay, I mean, I think that's true. I agree with that. But I just want to make sure that that's what you're saying, Phil.
I'm doing a day-long marathon. If you want to come by and just hang out for a few minutes, that'd be cool. It's up to you.
And again, folks, there's going to be a time, trust me, there's going to be a time where he's going to piss Asmongold off, and then Asmongold is going to wreck him, and he's going to get tired of his nonsense, just like everyone else. Side scrollers, everyone else that's had interactions with DSP, if you ever notice, there's something that always happens. For some reason, emails and DMs always get leaked. They always get shown and leaked. One of these days, he's going to do something to piss Asmongold off so much that Asmongold is going to say, you know what, I'm done with this fucking guy. And he's going to expose his DMs, and he's going to show the hundreds of email messages and DMs that this fucker sent him at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, asking him to come on, do content, do this. Did you react to this? Did you see me eating the hot dog? Did you see me eating the corn sideways on my Feasting with the Pig? Literally just bombarding him to the point where he probably just fucking muted him and said, I'm going to mute this conversation because I'm tired of him asking me if I saw the Feasting with the Pig where he was eating hot dogs the long way.
And apparently he watched the clip. He said, hey, I am interested in doing that. Maybe we will. And then during my birthday marathon, people actually came in.
No, Phil, that's not what happened. What happened was he was watching Detractor tweets about you, laughing at you, and then someone in his chat brought up the fact that said, hey, he invited you on to his birthday party, and then proceeded to mock you and said it's a kiddie party, it's like a pizza party, it's like a Chuck E. Cheese party. Asmongold mocked and laughed at you and said, we'll see what happens. We'll see if we make it. We'll see if we make it. If I got nothing better to do in my fucking life, I'll make sure to see if I can make it, which of course he didn't do.
And reminded him, he said, oh shit, I actually do want to do that, but I'm going to eat. I'll be right back. And then he got banned from Twitch while he was eating. So because of that, he didn't even go back online for a week. So obviously he wasn't able.
Again, he switched. He kept streaming on Kick. He still streamed on Kick. Just because he was whatchamacallit from one, and at that he was only down for like a day or two. They banned him for like 2 days and then reversed the ban and brought him back. Again, more cope here.
Able to come and hang out and say hi on the birthday marathon, right?
Notice me, senpai.
So, does anyone actually care? Because here's the thing: people say, "Oh, he's fake or whatever."
Yeah. You know who cares? You fucking care. That's the reason why you're doing this video is like 9 minutes long. If you didn't care, you wouldn't spend 9 minutes of your podcast talking about some random fucking streamer coming to your begathon.
Here's the deal.
And at that, your May 1st burst 10-year anniversary marathon where you think you're gonna own the meme by playing Mega Man. Fucking guy. What's up, Vanguard? How you doing, my brother? Big ups, my man. Been lurking the whole time. It's all good, brother. Before I take a nap, then stream after. Oh, well, you're streaming today, brother. All right, do me a favor, brother. Post your link to your channel here, and then if we're still on, we'll direct everyone to go watch your channel, brother. Big ups, man. Big ups to Vanguard, brother. If by the way, his streams are really good. Vanguard does a nice job doing his podcast, so definitely, brother. Post it here. We'll pin it. And then we'll direct people over there, brother.
He knows how the game works. So does a lot of people. All right. He probably doesn't really like me, but at the same.
Oh, real quick, before I go, I got a message that I want to put out there. I've been debating whether to say something about it. I've been a little annoyed the last couple days with the few detractors. Let's just say that. And I just want to put a little notice out there today about it because I'm kind of getting a little annoyed with some people. It's not going to be a straight call out. They know who they are. I'm not looking for a fight or looking for an argument, but I really feel like I need to say something publicly. And, they could take it whatever way they want. And of course, like always, I'm a public person. My DMs are open. I will have conversations with anyone, but I'm kind of not a civil war. I'm getting annoyed a little bit occasionally with the little sneak dissing here and there. And I just want to tell those people to fuck off, essentially. Not fuck off, but I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just quite annoying. It's quite annoying. And the thing, too, is that normally it doesn't bother me, but I get messaged about it nonstop, and that bothers me a little bit. You know what I mean? And I know, okay, you know what? I'll do the segment right now. What the fuck? I might as well do the segment right now. So, and I'll shut the music off here, okay? And again, I'm not here to offend anyone. I'm not here to start any fucking wars or whatever. I pretty much get along with most people in the Vortex. Is there a group of people that don't like me? Yeah, I completely get that. I know that, and it's all good. You know me. I don't mind people. You can come and you can razz me. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever you want. I'm all good with that. That doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me. I just don't like the people that kind of spread fucking lies and bullshit. And then, they say one thing to you and then say some other shit somewhere else. And the thing, too, is my thing is like, look, you know what I mean? Like, here's some advice for everyone. If you don't want something getting out, don't say it. Just keep the shit to yourself. You know what I mean? Because someone eventually is going to open their mouth and say something and come to you and say it. And for the most part, that's happened quite a bit since I've been doing content. And most of the time, I just fucking ignore it. I don't pay attention to it. I don't give it any attention. You know what I mean? But it's just certain people. And I want to put this out there, really, really around people that want to shit on what I do. Let's just put it that way. There are people that like to say a lot of shit, and I know some people just say it in jest or playing around or whatever, and they're just joking. I get that. I completely get that. It's not a big deal. It's all good. And of course, I don't mind being made fun of. It's okay. You know, if you want to razz me or joke or say, that's all good. I really don't care. The problem comes is when I'm getting screenshots of messages where you're just flat out spreading lies and shitting on me. That's the problem, okay? And again, I'm open. My DMs are open. I got no one's banned here. You can come here. You can always come on my podcast and talk about it. But honestly, you know, it does get a little annoying sometimes because those people are bombarding me. And half the time I just say, I really don't care, and I just ignore it. But, you know, it gets to a point sometimes where you do get fucking annoyed, you know. And it centers around people talking shit about my clips and me clipping, right? Which is a stupid thing, which is a really stupid thing, all right? And again, look, you know what I mean? I clip content the way I want to clip content. There's a purpose on why I do certain things, all right? And if you're one of these people that like to take that content and do commentary over it and stuff like that, that's cool, man. That's all good. That's all perfect. I appreciate the shout outs or whatever. You don't even have to shout me out. I don't really give a shit. You know, my thing is getting the news out there about DSP. The more detractors, the merrier. You know, I tell you guys all the time, use whatever content you want from my shit. I don't give a shit. You can repost my shit. I don't give a shit, right? But if you're going to take my clips and react to them and then talk massive shit about me and talk trash about me, fuck you. Go fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, my thing is, you have access to the same raw footage that I do. Raw Phil posts his shit out there. There are a ton of other clippers. Go watch their shit. Go react to their shit. You know what I mean? Just because I have the clip early and first and usually post shit that other people don't, you don't like the way I clip it or whatever, go to Raw Phil or go to DSP Gaming and clip the shit yourself, okay? Go clip your own shit and leave me the fuck alone. Like, really, it's just nonsense. And I think, I think some of it sometimes is just joking or whatever, and that's cool. I don't really care about that. The problem is when, you know, you're in Discord or X and you're talking massive shit and then it gets back to me, then I get fucking annoyed. Not Kino Casino. No, it's not Kino Casino. Like, Kino Casino does it, but I know they're doing it just to fuck with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've had conversations with them in the past, and it's just fucking around. It's just like I would fuck with them. Whatever. I get that. But, you know, it's and I'll tell you, it's several DSP detractors. That's all I say. It's someone in that sphere. So I just want to put it out there. Look, if you have an issue with me, cool, man. That's all good. We don't need to be friends. You don't need to support my content. You don't need to watch my content. No hard feelings. And I will still support you and watch your content. Because again, none of this is fucking too deep for me. I really don't give a shit, honestly. It just doesn't matter. But honestly, if you're going to talk massive shit about the way I do my content, don't watch my content. Don't clip my content. Don't react to my videos. Go clip your own shit. Go get the raw footage from Raw Phil. As a matter of fact, Raw Phil likes to private videos after a certain amount of days. Go DM Raw Phil and ask him to give you a link to it so that you can clip whatever the fuck you want to clip. Go ahead. I think he enlists it. I don't think if he privates it. But still, do that extra legwork. Clip it the way you want to clip it. And we'll be good. We'll be cool. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. And again, there's no war. There's no problems. I don't have an issue with anyone. My thing is that, you know, don't shit on me for something because you don't like the way I'm doing something, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, and keep that shit to yourself because it does get out there. You know, and then the other thing that pisses me off is that those same people, you know, they're the first ones to come to me and ask me for channel advice, how to hit the algorithm, how to title videos, right? And you know who you are. They'll be the ones coming to me, messaging me this bullshit. And it's like, oh, okay, all right. So what that does is it makes me not want to help anybody. You know, it's like, all right, well, you know, the fuck. Again, I'm not going to say who it is. They know who it is. It's particularly one person. They know who they are. And again, brother, if you feel that way, cool, man. But just, you know, either keep it to your fucking self or come to me and say something. Okay? That's it. Or clip your own shit and leave me the fuck alone. It's that simple. Alrighty. Alright, let's get back into it. Round of applause for Duty. And it's not even that deep again. It's not even that deep. I was just fucking annoyed. I was annoyed because, you know, I've been getting messages from people this week, and I can't respond to them, but I do see the message. You know, I see the message. And it's like, oh, what the fuck's going on? And then when you get like 6 or 7 people saying this shit, it's like, oh, okay. And it's about the same person. It's like, all right, well, you know, and then the thing too is I don't have any way to get to that person or talk to that person. So it's kind of like, all right, well, you know what? The next time I stream, I'm going to say something and hopefully it gets to their ears. And again, if they have a problem with me, they can come talk to me. If not, fuck off. I mean, straight up. I'm not going to change what I'm doing just to make your streaming life easier. Fuck that. Go clip your own shit or go watch someone else. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm sorry to derail.
Same time, he doesn't hate me, but he knows that reacting to me brings in attention and gets him views. So obviously he likes the fact that we have kind of a little back and forth.
Dude, he sounds like a massive hypocrite. How do I sound like a massive hypocrite? I'm not a hypocrite. Again, you guys never hear me go off like this about any of this shit. You know what I mean? It just gets quite annoying. It gets quite annoying when you hear multiple people saying the same shit about a person. And then you think that person was cool and everything was all right. And again, we don't have to all get along. I know that. I know we don't have to all get along. I know that there's a portion of people that don't like me in the snort text. That's all good. But it's like, all right, go rock with someone else. Like, leave me the fuck alone, I guess. Or come and talk to me. You know what I mean? You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how you know, you'll be surprised how open I am and how, you know, how what's the word? Like, I'm open to criticism and feedback. You know what I mean? I try to change my whatchamacallit. You can dish it out. No, I could, dude, I could definitely dish it out, brother, and I could take it, definitely. It just, I would have normally reached out to the person and talked to the person. But the person, I don't have any access to get to them or talk to them. So there you go.
And every once in a while, he could talk about me and get a rise from his audience. And then every once in a while, I talk about him and it goes back, you know.
It's all right. Neelix, you can say what you want, brother. It's all good. You know? And again, look, if I would have been a hypocrite and could say, I would have unmodded you and banned you. But no, you know.
It reciprocates. So I don't think he has any problem.
No, brother. The difference is DSP would have banned you. And as you can see, you're still a mod and you haven't been banned yet. So.
Like he did during the birthday marathon, hosting my kick stream, which results in me getting like $1,000 and ridiculous amounts of views on my stream. That was pretty nice of him. Like, that's like the second solid he's done me. You know what I mean? And that's really cool that he went out of his way to do that.
No, I'm not banning him. It's all good.
I don't want to keep bothering the
ain't
guy.
That deep. I just wanted to get
and being like,
the shit
hey,
off my
will you
chest.
come to the next marathon? Will you come to the next marathon? No. Like, if he wants to, that's cool. I'm down for it. If he ever wanted to come on and hang out and have a conversation, I'm down for it. Like, that was an awesome conversation that we had in November, 100%. And since then, so much has changed. As a direct result of us having that conversation together in November, what has happened? I've massively improved my setup and my studio. I no longer have goals on my streams. I make so much now.
Well, yeah, we got to attack the furries. I'm sorry, brother. I got no leeway with the furries, bro. No, if you look, the furry thing, if it's just role playing and with people, that's fine. It runs a little crazy when you start involving real animals and wanting to have real relationship with animals. That's the line, brother.
Now, overall in my content, I have ultimate flexibility to jump around and play any game that I want at a moment's notice.
Yeah, Neelax, you can say whatever you want, brother. Just don't spam the chat. That's it. I'm not a fan of people spamming the chat, brother.
I've gotten every cool peripheral and thing and gadget and gizmo to make my streams better. And overall, everything has just been so much better since then. Like, no exaggeration, because he gave me positive attention and a fair chance to be viewed by a new audience. Things have improved dramatically for me in my content and my life. So I'm grateful to the guy for giving me that opportunity. That was very nice of him. He didn't have to do that, you know? And I'm moving forward doing my own thing. So why is it that you guys keep saying shit like, hey, are you gonna bother?
If Neelax is bugging you guys, just mute him. That's it. Just block him on your end. You won't see his messages. He's fine. He hasn't whatchamacallit the rules yet. It's all good.
This guy, and you're going to ask him to
him.
come on your marathon? You're going to do this? No, I'm making my own content. My content is not reliant on Asmongold or his reaction to my content or him coming and hanging out with me. If he ever wanted to come by and have a cool conversation or whatever, sure. I'm not going to say no, but that's on him. Like, right now, my marathon on Friday is going to be fun. We're going to be celebrating the history of Mega Man. We're going to be doing a bunch of Mega Man games. We're going to have a whole bunch of silly fun and memes and good stuff. I'll tell you right now.
Oh, okay. How much money do you guys want to bet that he brings this up again? He brings up Asmongold again today, and he'll talk about how, I sent him a formal invite. By the way, it's not me. It's my viewers that want you to come on, Asmongold. And I bet you any amount of money, if we ever see those fucking DMs, those DMs will show that he's messaged him probably every single fucking day, giving him an invite to the May 1st bursting, or whatever the fuck he's calling it, on Friday. And I guarantee you it's more than that. He's probably telling him how, look, I'm going to own the meme, and you can have clips of me reacting to me jerking off 10 years ago. Trust me, this is, he puts on a public face here to make it seem like, oh, he's not desperate. But we know he is. And again, we just need to go back and look at the DMs between him and PPP, and just the barrages of fucking DMs to this guy. We have a document. It's 177 pages of him messaging fucking Kino Casino when they were on break, when they were on vacation. It was just nonstop every fucking night, 2 to 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, just nonstop messaging Kino Casino, mostly PPP. So we know that's what he does. And then also LTG. How many messages has he sent LTG in the middle of the night? How many messages has he sent Wings in the middle of the night? And there's a common thread here. There's a common thread of him bombarding people. JKB, remember when he was trying to get JKB on his podcast? Because that's when JKB and Review Tech USA had a falling out. He wanted him on his podcast so much. JKB got so tired of his fucking 3 a.m. DMs that JKB shared them all with me and said, go ahead, you can leak them. And I leaked all those DMs between him and JKB. And remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a podcast on it where he was literally plotting and saying, oh, we can destroy Review Tech USA together. Let's do this. We can laugh at him. Dude, it was some shitty shit in there. And it wasn't like, no, oh, I want you to come on as a guest. If you want to talk about Review Tech USA, fine, but we could talk about gaming. No. He wanted to hyper focus on it because this was shortly after the whole Review Tech USA's documentary came out. And this is when his daughter and all this shit happened. He wanted to get JKB on so that JKB would be on his podcast and he would shit all over Review Tech USA. But remember, this guy doesn't want to do drama content, but was going into fucking DMs and begging people to come on just to shit on Review Tech USA. Which, of course, that's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that. That's all good. Shit on whoever you want to shit on. That's all good. But again, don't put a public face, but then say something completely different in private. That's what ignores. That's what bothers me. And that's probably why I went in a little rant earlier about people, doing one shit in public and then in private, talking massive shit,
Now, Friday's going to be a great stream. Okay, it is. It's going to be funny. It's going to be a good time. Everyone's going to have a good time with the mega busting marathon this Friday. Okay? Now, if he decides he wants to come by and say hello, awesome. He's always welcome. But the last time I checked, I don't think Asmongold is too concerned. He has things going on in his life that are important. And I think that talking to DSP is not one of them. You know what I mean? Maybe at some point something will happen that's pertinent and interesting. He'll be like, now I do want to talk to DSP because now something's going on. I don't think that's happening right now. So me sitting here and being like, oh, Asmongold, will you please come on?
He really thinks he's on the same level as Asmongold. He really thinks that. He thinks someone that has, on average, 150 people that watch him, that he is on par with Asmongold. Just because he's been doing it for 18 years. This guy is so fucking delusional, but again, it's DSP.
on my marathon and please have a conversation with me. What's the point? Why am I going to act like that? I don't need it, nor do I.
It's not even Cat's priority or his parents. I'm pretty sure his parents get a call once a week from him, and they're like, if we have nothing better to do, if I don't have to take out the trash, I'll pick up his call. Trust me.
I think that it's in his good use of his time. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, all right. So here. So I'm sure people are going to send him this clip, or maybe they won't. Who knows? Because who knows what context they'll send, right? Will they send the full context, or will they only send 10 seconds of what I just said? Who knows, right? So here, I'll summarize. This Friday, May 1st, I'm doing a special anniversary celebration marathon. Okay? It's going to be cool retro vibes. I'm going to be drinking. It's going to be a fun time. If Asmongold is streaming, and at any point during the day, he decides, hey, I want to hop on and have a conversation with Phil for a bit, he's welcome. I'll be here all day. I'll just get my Discord set up. I'll have to try to do it ahead of time because actually I didn't do it ahead of time for my birthday marathon, and that was on me. I'll set it up so if he's ready, if he wants to come on and hang out and have a conversation, we could do it. But we also don't have to. It's not a big deal. But if he so wishes to do that, he can. He's welcome. It was unfortunate that it sounded like he wanted to do it during my birthday marathon, and then he got banned from Twitch, and therefore he couldn't stream for a week. That sucked, right? But it's all on him. I'm not asking for a favor. I'm not asking for his attention.
Yes, you are, Phil. You're asking him to do a solid for you.
Hey,
just like he did twice
Kick
already.
Moral support, however, it sure would be great if you give me some real support.
Shout out to the moral support on Kick, brother.
It's only if he feels like doing it. So if people tell him during Friday, hey, Phil's streaming, would you want to go on? He says yes, then yeah, we could do it. But if not, it's not a big deal. We're still going to have
This is going to be every marathon. It's just going to be every marathon until Asmongold pisses him,
Phil is
pisses him
the
off.
only streamer to need 3 marathons to finish one Mega Man marathon.
Yeah, and I think he knows that this isn't going to do well. This is going to be a struggling. That's why he's trying to push the whole, beating off angle, 10-year anniversary. He might bring that up maybe once or twice at the very beginning of it, but trust me, if his chat just descends into him talking about jerking off and all that, he's going to be banning. He's going to be banning so many fucking people. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny when Phil talks about the meme, but if other people bring it up, then that's going to be a fucking problem, okay? That is going to be a huge fucking problem. And he's only going to put up with so much of that shit. And he's really going to think that people are going to be there really to watch him play fucking Mega Man for a third time. 10 hours of marathon of Mega Man. He's done, 2 so far? And both of them have just been boring as fuck, And he does suck. He's a terrible player. But I trust me, I really hope Asmongold doesn't show up on this fucking podcast, because normally what happens is when he does show up, the roaches come out and drop massive amounts of cash his way. And then, of course, DSP can't see that correlation that, him e-begging as much as he does, and the fact that the roaches come out and they want to please Asmongold, so they give Phil money. He doesn't see that. To him, he sees it as, oh, these are people witnessing great content and giving me money. He is that delusional where he thinks that people are actually coming there and saying, oh shit, I didn't know Phil was such a great gamer. This content's fucking amazing. I'm going to throw money his way. No, they're just throwing cash his way to appease Asmongold. And then again, we have precedents with the Kino Casino people. How many Kino Casino people initially, when they started collabing, gave him massive amounts of support, and then after about 3 weeks, they all left. They were just like, yeah, we're done. I mean, other than Lance Cadmarine and your future stepdad are the only 2 people that remain. And Dunsfelter. Dunsfelter, I think, was an original Kino Casino dent. And at that, Dunsfelter's been gone for 3 weeks. And he had to get a mod chip just to make sure he stays around.
A good time, no matter what. Okay?
No, he doesn't.
There you go.
That's the other thing, too. Like, he genuinely really doesn't want to collaborate with Kino Casino. Like, with Asmongold. I think he genuinely hates when people share I think he hates when he has to share the stage with anyone else. Like, it bothers him to know that people actually aren't watching because of him. They're watching because of Asmongold. It does bug him, trust me. But then it's like, well, that's the only way I'm going to be able to make any money is if I can get him on my show or get Asmongold to give me a shout out or whatever and get his dents to come over. You know, it's kind of like a, you know, it's almost like a, you know, it's a Sophie's choice for Phil. Either one, I don't get any credit and I get money because Asmongold is here, or I get all the credit and make no money. It's a very shit. Trust me, look. If Asmongold wanted to come on my fucking podcast, I would let him just talk nonstop, and I'd nod my head and I'd suck up to him and say, yeah, that's a great opinion there. Yeah, gaming is amazing. Yeah, no, yeah, you're great, you know. And knowing that people will come in and throw lots of money my way. I'm honest with it, you know, I'll be honest with it. But, you know, we got Phil here where he just has to be this delusional motherfucker and can't be honest with people. And it's a reason why he wants Asmongold on the May 1st burst stream.
Send him whatever clip you want. Go for it.
Yeah, I tickle those balls. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys get bubbles. I think we're like at what, 60 likes?
Maybe
or something
Wings
like
would
that?
come on, says P Manning. Wings could come on my show whenever he wants. Right now, if Wings of Redemption said, hey, Phil, I wanted to talk to you for 10 minutes, I would bring him on immediately and we could chat for 10 minutes. I don't care. The thing with Wings is like, it has to be like this big pre-planned production and like, then he can't make it anyway. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's up with him. I heard that he's doing all kinds of stuff these days. I heard that now he's on a morning show on Lalcow Live. It's like, wait, what?
You know, that bothers him so much. It bothers him so much knowing that Wings of Redemption chose Lowcal over him. He chose Lowcal over, you know, allowing DSP to be his life coach. You know, that bothers him to no end.
You said 17, 18, 20, 40, 50 times you're not going back to Lalcow. Now he's on Lalcow again, but it's a different show. Like, it's not the main show. It's like a different show he's on now, I guess, as one of the hosts. So sadly, I guess he wasn't making enough on his own streams that he had to have another revenue source. So he's gone back to Lalcow again, despite the fact he said he wouldn't.
Who gives a fuck? Why are you worried about his money? Why are you worried about his fucking money? And again, this is the most stingiest fucking douchebag you will ever meet. But of course, he's worried about how you spend your money and how you make your money. Phil, you e-beg for a fucking living, okay? You live, your life is supported out of the generosity of strangers, okay? And if those 10 or so individuals decide that they no longer want to support you, you will be homeless because you have no life skills whatsoever at all. The only thing you can do is sit there, fuck with your fucking shirt, be a low cow, and that's it. Why are you? And again, I'm not defending Wings because Wings is a fucking as big as of a low cow as Phil is, and they're both e-beggars. They're the same. But my thing is, why are you so worried about what the fuck he's doing and how he's making his money? Like, I feel like I say this all the time with him, but right message, wrong messenger, brother. You know, it's like some deformed, ugly ass person mocking another person for their looks.
Oh, he now apparently is getting on a schedule, which is good for him. Like, he should be doing that. He should be getting on a schedule, having order to his life, which he swears he hates.
Says the man that wakes up at 11 o'clock in the morning, rolls out of his bed with dirty ass pajamas, puts on a fucking Hawaiian shirt and starts streaming.
But it sounds like he's actually doing some of it now. You know what I mean? So, good for him. That's a good positive thing. I'm glad for him. You know? I think it sucks that he has to do it with Lalcow, who he said he outright didn't want to do Lalcow stuff again, yet he's doing the Lalcow stuff again. But I'm to understand, it's a talk show. It's not him doing stunts and horrible, embarrassing things, so I guess that's a good thing. If that's what he wants to do, then more power to him, and I'm glad that he's doing it and he's going to have success doing it, hopefully. What's up, Alex from Phoenix? How you doing, man?
The Hawaiian shirts came back, I think, during the spring. I think what happened was they went into hiatus after the Kino Casino occurred, and they mocked him over the Hawaiian shirt, so he put them away. He didn't bring them out for a while, and I guess he finally realized that, you know, they were just being jealous of him, and he brought them back out. Now he's just putting them over a shitty looking t-shirt.
You will be well shocked by the similarities between Phil and her.
You should check out you will be shocked By the Simmer. Yeah, I'll definitely check her out. Thank you, brother. Thank you, U.S. Army, for the 5. I don't know who she is. I'm assuming she's a streamer. Do you know what platform she's on? If you could tell me what platform she's on, I'll definitely check her out. You know, as you guys know, I have been delving into different locales lately and stuff like that. Because let's be honest, DSP's content has been a little slow. I think the writers have taken a little bit of a break. I'm hoping that, you know, for the summer, they ramp it back up and we get some amazing content. She's a TikToker. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I'll check it out. She's successful. Yeah. So, you know, I'll definitely check it out. I'll definitely check it out. Thank you. I appreciate that. And again, thank you for the 5. Much appreciated.
We got some shout outs to do. Someone tipped $2 says, to be honest, I don't really care about Asmongold, but I don't hate him either. I don't think a lot of fans do. I think the ones that are concerned are detractors hoping to send clips or spin a narrative that you're begging him to come on. Exactly.
You are begging him to come on. You literally did the prayer hands a minute ago and begged him to come on. And again, Phil, why don't you show your DMs? Let's see how many DMs did you send him this week asking him to come on to your May 1st bursting fucking stream.
Which obviously is not the case. Remember from November through like March, these idiots kept saying shit about Asmongold in my chat. I'm like, why are you even bringing him up? Like, what are you talking about? I'm doing good. Things are great. Why do I need to keep talking about this guy? It's them. They want to act like my success is reliant on Asmongold. It's not. Yes, he absolutely positively gave me a break. He gave me some exposure that literally freed me from the chains of having these kind of goals and having to hit milestone events and things like that. And now DSP Tries It is, by the way, this is so bright. Hold on a second. DSP Tries It is done simply for fun. I don't have to do it, right? We can jump between games on the fly. Stream revenue is so good that we can have slower streams and not have to worry about, oh no, the sky is falling. And
so easy
this guy, man. This fucking guy. Redbird, thank you, brother, for the $2. I appreciate it. They bait the talk. Yeah, and he falls for it like the idiot he is.
Just to get his attention.
Thank you, Redbird, for the 2. Yeah, he was an idiot. They baited him like they always do. It's always the LARPers on Kick, and he fell for it like the idiot he is. And then he sits there and says, I don't take the bait. I don't take the bait. And then he takes the fucking bait. He does, because he knows that people are going to mock him and make fun of him, and we're going to tweet it out, and we're going to laugh at him. He's just so fucking delusional. It's insane. It's an insanity that is DSP here. And it's funny because I do still get, to this day, I still get people that says, I don't get the whole DSP locale fascination. Why do so many people dislike this guy? And then I have to show them shit like this, and they're like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it now. I get it now. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. GBRC, brother, thank you for the 5. He forgot he insulted him just to get his... Oh, yeah, that's right. He told him to go fuck off or whatever the fuck he did. He called him an idiot or whatever. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He doesn't care about him where he had to sit there and insult him and then send him a DM message apologizing that he insulted him because he was trying to get his attention. Oh, yeah. But again, let's not forget, he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care whether Asmongold talks to him ever again, shows up, gives him a shout out. He doesn't give a shit.
Everything is ending, right? Things are much better. Variety of games, huge variety of games now on the streams that I never used to do. You know what I'm saying?
Which you just wage quit. What are you going to bring up? Your indie gaming? You just wage quit another indie game, Vampire, whatever the fuck its name is.
That was awesome that I got all of that based on his appearance and our conversation in November. But I'm not reliant on the guy to make...
Oh, and then he had the nerve to say he doesn't have fucking goals. Okay, Phil, really? You didn't have goals? Then explain to me how the day before yesterday, you made $115 on one stream, you made $130 on the night stream, and then you decided to spend your daily rap talking about the sky's falling. You don't know why people aren't supporting your content. You don't know why these games aren't popular. You don't know why your views of shit, right? And then spent yesterday's podcast for 2 hours talking about how no one's supporting these playthroughs. He doesn't understand. You should love Pragmata because you love Deep Space. You love Deep Space too, which no one loved Deep Space. They just love this.
Hello, Jew.
Yeah. And of course I said, you know what? Maybe you should say hello, Jew, while you play Pragmata. Then people might come and watch it. What are you talking about? Again, he contradicts himself just stream after stream. He just contradicts himself. And he has to do it. He can't help himself because that's the only way he succeeds. The only way he succeeds is by constantly having this narrative out there that he's being attacked, that people don't want him to succeed, that detractors are doing this, detractors are doing that, detractors are the ones trying to feed the narrative that he needs Asmongold. No, brother, everything that you say and do, everything that the detractors say and do, it's taken from what you do. It's taken from your podcast. It's taken from your mouth. It's taken for shit that you've posted. No one just comes out of nowhere and just creates random bullshit. But you hate that because people do watch your content and do document everything you say and post videos and clips and tweets, and you can't get away with it. That's Phil's biggest issue, is that he can't get away with the shit that most people get away with. You know what I mean? Like if I come on this podcast and I say something that's a little bit, that could be seen as being a little insane, I'm more than likely going to get away from it because people aren't like sitting here documenting everything I'm doing, or they just don't give a shit. Unlike DSP, where every word that he says or posts or does gets looked at, analyzed, and mocked. And that's what bothers him, folks. That's what bothers him the most. That he can't get away with shit that most people can.
Content. Like, I've been doing content for 18 years. I made tons of content before he even existed on the internet. And I'm going to make content for as long as I so choose.
Really, Phil? Is that what you're trying to say here? You're trying to say that you're like Asmongold or better because you've done it longer? Is that what you're saying, brother? Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure somebody will clip this and send this to Asmongold and let him know that you believe you're his equal.
I'm good. I don't need Asmongold's involvement. It's nice to have him in the equation if he ever wants to have another conversation.
No, Ben. He does get away with it, but what I'm saying is, what I'm referring to is, what's up, the Kino Casino? What I'm saying is that he doesn't, like, it bothers him that people talk about it. You know what I mean? So everything he does and says, he may get away with it where he may not get in trouble. But the mere fact that people are talking about him, mocking him, highlighting it, posting it all over the place, that's what bothers with him. Like, he just wants to stay under the radar and not have people talk about him, not highlight the negatives, because he has this mindset that if enough people talk about him in the negative, it's going to hurt his business. He says it all the time when he talks about Evo AJ and this is how you don't play. The reason why he poorly reacted to it was because it thought it was going to hurt his business. He thought it was going to hurt his pocketbook, right? And that's the lens that he sees everything of. He sees that, oh, okay, if someone posts a clip of me saying, oh my God, there's a black woman, or hey Jew, or whatever, right? And they highlight it and talk about it, that it may hurt him ultimately in his pocketbook. Somebody will get so annoyed with him, one of his pay pigs will get annoyed, and they'll stop supporting him. That's what he's worried about, and it's happened before. I mean, he lost 1 Minute Man. Remember 1 Minute Man? That was because of a political difference that they had, a political opinion, where DSP decided not to showcase his opinion. And he said, well, fuck you, I'm gone. I'm not going to give you any money.
What's insane about Phil and Pragmata is his outright contempt for the child character. That game has a distinct tone and Phil kills the vibe.
I think he's trying to overcorrect there, because there is this whole meme out there about the little girl, and people, this whole meme out there that says, oh, people that like this game are perverts, and they, it's that whole, I'm not buying that. I just think it's just part of the fucking game. It's not a big deal. So I think what he's trying to do is overcorrect, or he doesn't want people thinking that he likes the game because there's a little girl involved, because of course he's always tied to Derek and Derek's, problematic behavior with children. So I think that's what that is. I think that he's just trying to overcorrect. So, thank you, the Deep Fry. Thank you very much, brother, for the $4.99. I appreciate that.
I'm not saying no, but I don't necessarily, like right now, I don't even know what I would talk to him about. Besides, here's what I would do. I would thank him sincerely for giving me that chance that he did in November, and let him know how much that has helped me and how things have changed for the better in those months. And then I have no clue what else I would talk about, because I don't even know what's on his mind. I don't watch his stuff.
I'm sure he already knows that, Phil. I'm sure Asmongold knows that he's happy he made you a shit ton of money.
So how would I know what's going on with him? You know? I do think it's bullshit he got banned during my birthday marathon when he was going to come on my show. Getting banned like that was awful. And maybe what I would do is pick his brain about what's going on Twitch and the fact that he's being treated unfairly compared to other people there and why he continues to stream there unless it's just money, which it might be. Maybe it's just the money is so good for him. Because for me, that's why it's not worth it. The money.
Says the man who does everything for money. Radical Jaws, what's up, brother?
For being here today.
Thank you, brother. Hey, by the way, I wanted to let everyone know that I am in Twitter jail, by the way. So if you DM me on Twitter and I haven't responded, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't do anything. I got annoyed and angry with someone. I wish them that they would get the AIDS, and I guess Twitter didn't like that and they banned me for a week. So I'll be back next Saturday. So anyone that's messaged me on Twitter, I'm not ignoring you. I'll respond back. Someone just pissed me off, and I said I hope that they get the virus. So, and I guess Twitter didn't like that.
And he was gone. Like, what the fuck do I care about streaming on Twitch now?
I let's put it this way. I regret it when I said it. I just didn't go back and delete it. I forgot about it, but I shouldn't have said it. And I guess I got reported, and YouTube gave me a week ban. So,
like, there's no positive benefit of being over there. So maybe that would be the conversation, and maybe it would turn into a really good one. I don't know.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Redbird, thank you, brother, for the two.
Finding love in his chat.
Have you seen that? Yes, I have been seeing that. It's very weird. You can tell these are very lonely people. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you guys have ever been on this forum. It's called theforce.net. It's a Star Wars forum, and yes, I admit, back in the day, back in the early 2000s, yes, I used to be on that forum. I had my username was Obi-Wan Kenobi, and yes, I was on that forum talking about Star Wars. It mostly focused around the prequels. When the prequels came out, this was like 1999 into that. Yes, I'm a nerd, I know. But yes, you had people in there just full-blown relationships. Like, they would never meet each other. They would never see each other. They were just in relationships in these forums. And it was very strange. And it was very weird because I was married at that time. So I was just like, okay, I don't get this. What's going on? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was my name. Yes. You think you remember that? Yeah, that was me. That was me. Yes, that was me.
Were you up at 2 a.m. sending angry tweets?
No, I was sleeping next to my big-breasted wife. No. I unlike Phil, I like enjoying sleeping next to my bosomy wife. No, I wasn't. I was sleeping by then. I went to bed around like 12 o'clock. But anyway, that was me. I was there. My name was Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think I was a moderator at one point. Yes, 34 double Ds. That's right. I was a moderator at one point. Trust me, I was very nerdy. I was into fan fiction. It was insane. And how long have you been married? 34 years. I've been married 34 years. I got married when I was 16. I'm 50. So it'll be 34 years this summer. That's right. Yes, 34 years. So it was a good forum, but it was really weird. People, and then the thing is, they'd be together for like a month, and then they break up, and then get with someone else on the forum. It was some crazy shit. But yes, DSP finding love in the chat, and you know what the weird thing is? They're all dudes, and the girls LARPing as women. They're just fucking. It's gonna come out that they're just LARPing. They're really a fat 300-pound loser in their mom's basement.
Okay, so I got a $2 tip. I've been playing Sorrows. I pre-ordered it.
I think I may have
it looks,
remembered
feels,
you.
and sounds amazing, and it fixes the biggest issue we had with Returnal.
All right, there you go, folks. All right, so Asmongold and DSP are the same.
My wife.
We got DSP and the Dents trying to find love with each other in their chat. I have been watching that. It's quite insane. All right. So I wanted to show that real quick, and then I wanted to quickly show. There was another one here. I want to show this one. By the way, I think this is quite funny. I posted this video. It didn't get that much traction. I thought more people would talk about it, but of course, DSP has talked about doing a pre-order. That's right. He's really excited that he's going to. Hey, look, the baby turtle. Thank you, P Fall, brother. Thank you for the Thank you for the 550 Jules. That's right. Let's get a bigger. Hello, Jules. Hello, Jules. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support. Hey, Saint, how are you? I'm good. Thank you. Happy. No, it's not my birthday. It's Alt's birthday. Alt's birthday is every day of the year. That's a WPIG meme. Okay. We'll have to come up with a meme for me because I know every streamer has like a meme where people say shit. How about I'm old or something? I don't know. Something about me being old. Or maybe my big-breasted wife or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. So anyway, DSP announced that he's excited because the Steam Deck, apparently the Steam's going to have a console that's going to be coming out soon. And they're going to be selling a Steam controller, which has made DSP moist. And of course, you know, he'll do fucking anything for a controller. It's not like he doesn't have 30 fucking controllers sitting at his desk right now. He needs this Steam controller because of course he's a computer gamer. That's right. He's a computer gamer and needs the Steam controller. Whatever. Jesus fucking Christ. I use the same fucking controller for everything I use. It's an Xbox controller that I used. I've had it for like 5 years. Why the fuck does he use so many controllers? Anyway, Saint, thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the 30.
Hello, Jew.
Hello, Jewel. Thank you. Appreciate the love and support. Very nice. Yeah, the motherfucker has so many. And again, Phil, it just goes to show how much of a consumer and how much he wastes money. You would fucking think, right? You would fucking think that this guy, after going through a decade of wasting money, spending money on bullshit, a bankruptcy, begging, eBay, having to put on fucking hats and a vest like a child, you would think that he would have realized, you know what? I never want to go through that ever again. I never want to embarrass myself. I never want to embarrass my parents. I never want to have to scam my mother out of $4K for an IRS payment. I never want to do that again. You would think he would wake up one day and say that and say, you know what? I'm going to be more careful with my finances. Fuck no. Nope. Just waste money on just the most random bullshit that he can fucking buy. And yet again, still has a broken shower. The toilet, is still fucking broken. The dishwasher's still broken, hasn't fixed that. We'll buy new furniture for his wife's second bedroom, but we'll fail to fucking get a new washing machine, right? Rather eat off of paper plates. Just the insanity that is DSP. And again, people that are sitting there saying they can't wait for the bankruptcy 2.0, that's gonna fucking come. It is. The real pool, bro. Thank you, brother, for the jewels. That's right.
Hello, Jew.
Hello, Jewel. Hello, Jewel. Thank you, brother. And then I think someone else did a donation. I'm not sure who else. It'll pop up. Anyway, thank you very much for the love and support. All right, so let's watch him. And the funny part, of course, is this part, the very beginning of this.
She makes like video content of old games, like Juggernaut.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's the broken toilet where he dumped bacon grease and everything else. I'm pretty sure these two are idiots. I'm pretty sure that they probably shoved tampons, pads in the toilet. They're idiots like that. I guarantee every time that cat hair period, she probably fucking dumped her dirty pad in there and just flushed it.
I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, guys.
Flashback. Announce, hey, I got 2 Switch 2s. What a great day. Everything's amazing. And then I check my email where it proceeds to tell me that
we covered that, Mia. So I have a theory that Kat is under the impression that DSP is actually now successful and has money saved in the bank account. So, of course, recently she's been going on a spending spree. And I did talk about this earlier. Apparently, Kat, our girl Kat, has a spending addiction that's just as bad as DSP. That's right. Her addiction, though, is buying pointless shit for the house. She also likes to buy gadgets for the house. I'm just gonna say that she likes to buy little gadgets for the house. Shout out, brother. Thank you so for the jewels, brother. That's right.
Hello, Jew.
Hello, Jew. So I think she thinks that Phil is successful and has money. So she's been telling Phil, hey, we got to go buy new shit. So they bought new furniture. And I have this theory that Phil's bank account is in the negative. So he goes in, and Sephora, you got to buy that Sephora. Sephora is very expensive makeup. And I think that he's in the negative. So when his bank account gets in the negative, he starts screaming and crying about no support. So that's why he's been so antsy. And it's been more than 2 weeks. All of April, this whole April, he's been nonstop begging and worried about money. And you notice this month was the new month where he decided to start changing the animations, where every time there was a different game, he changed the animations. Because he really thinks for some reason these dents love to pay for these animations. So yeah, I think that's my theory, and I'm going to stick with it, that he's been spending money to shut Cat up because Cat thinks he's successful. And what they've been doing is going into the negative. So we'll hear about Bankruptcy 2.0 pretty soon, don't worry. And then again, Saint, thank you for the 10 Jewel. Hello, Jewel. All right, let's watch this clip.
Both orders have been canceled. Does it say that it's because of an error on Walmart? No, it says, I canceled the orders.
Error.
So I'm currently talking with Walmart right now about someone socially engineered my account on Walmart.com.
Oh, Phil.
And through basically very basic information, which it must have been because it certainly wasn't anything crazy, they got access and canceled my orders. So
end of flashback.
Our news story for today. All right, and here it is. You ready? Here's our big news for today.
I bet. Sorry about that.
It is official. The Steam controller has been officially announced by Valve. You can find it listed in Steam right now. Just open the Steam client, search for Steam controller. Boom. This is the page that you will get. And here's all the details about it. All right. So, available for purchase on May 4th, so Star Wars Day. That's a week from today, actually, at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Already, they've been interviewed, and they're like, well, we don't know.
Pick up the phone duty. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, but say it again.
If we're going to have enough for demand.
I'm posting, or what are you talking about? Or you were just making a meme?
So if you want it, you better be ready to buy this thing the moment that it goes live. And by the way, you can only buy it through Steam. To be clear, you can't buy it online anywhere else. There's no resellers who have it. So you have to buy it via Valve. Don't believe anyone who claims that they're selling it. They're lying. Okay? I'm going to try to get it, but even I don't know if I'll be able to get it. Everyone's going to be trying to buy this thing at once, and it might crash the site. All right? So, $99. Magnetic thumbsticks, full set of inputs to play your whole Steam library, 4-time haptic motors for a high-definition rumble, 8.39 WH battery, 35 hours of gameplay on a single charge. I believe that's the same kind of battery that's actually in my Razer Wolverine.
I need to understand the meme. Is that a meme? Pick up the phone? I know my wife and people always call me while I'm streaming. Is that the meme? Or is there no meme? You're confusing an old man. Please, you're confusing me.
Controller, because this also lasts ridiculously long without charging, so I think it's the same kind of battery. And it has a Steam controller puck with a USB cable included.
Oh, he
enables plug-and-play
okay.
low latency wireless connection and easy magnetic charging. So as you can see, this is where you're going to click to buy it. So you can't get it yet. Available 5/4/2026, but you can wish list it, and I did put it on my wish list. So it will play your entire Steam library of games through Steam. Will it work outside of that? Chances are the answer is yes, but it's going to be considered more of a generic plug-and-play controller on your PC. So, for example, if you wanted to use this to play a game that's on the Xbox app or Epic Games Store, etc., it may or may not fully work. Likely it'll work with basic...
That was my theory when I thought, that Kat had moved out. I thought that when she worked, she'd drop off Jasper so that Phil can watch him, because, of course, Jasper can't be by him fucking self because he's not a normal fucking cat. So that was my theory, and that's why he was taking so long on his breaks, because Kat would come pick him up, and then, of course, he'd be sitting there begging and saying, look, I got you DoorDash. You missed DoorDash, don't you? Trying to convince her to come back. So that was my theory. So, now that we know she's there, I just think it's probably whenever Kat's working, he comes in. because I think he has to watch it because they have the bird. They have the bird and the Komodo. They have a bearded dragon. According to the DMs and all that, they have a bearded dragon. They had the bunny, and they had birds, and they had the cat. So I'm pretty sure that fucking Jasper was trying to kill all of them. So he has to watch Jasper. So.
Functionality, but it might not work with all the functions. Like I doubt the trackpads are going to work unless you're using something through Steam.
That money, I really
okay?
do. I need that money to pay my bills.
So there it is.
Wait, don't offer to buy it for me.
Oh, I got the whole clip here, so let's see. Let's watch the whole clip, see what he has to say, brother. Because again, what annoys me is that he just never learns his lesson. This man refuses to learn from his mistakes. I think that bothers me a lot. The second thing is that what bothers me is that I guess he memory hold what happened to him last year with the Switch 2, where he told everyone exactly what the fuck he was gonna do. And what ended up happening? He ended up losing both Switches. I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna potentially play out after we watch the clip.
Plug and play adapter. It's via not a little dongle, but instead a snap-on
dongle
charger. That's kind of cool to have its own built-in charger like that snaps on for convenience. And that's probably what I'll do.
No, that's stupid. That's stupid. It should just be a universal, a USB-C, because if that cable dies, you're going to have to buy their cable, and that cable probably costs $30. I can't stand when fucking mobile companies like Apple and all that use their own proprietary bullshit, especially cables. Just use a USB-C like everyone else fucking does.
I'll probably just have the charger over there with the PC, and I'll charge the controller overnight. I'll probably never have it over here. So that's kind of neat. Supposedly that's supposed to have more functionality with Steam Machine and stuff, but because Steam Machine's not out yet, we don't know. Next generation magnetic thumbstick. So yes, that means it has that Hall effect magnetic thumbstick technology. High definition rumble and a grip enabled gyroscope. So yes, it has the motion features, which other controllers don't have. Like that's actually one of the shortcomings of, again, my Wolverine.
He does. You don't remember his fucking Frankenstein setup where he had to have adapters and dongles just to get that shit running, just to get his 2 PC, TV stream monitor shit running? He's the king of fucking dongles.
Controller from Razer. It has no rumble and it has no gyro at all. Has every other feature you want, but it doesn't have those two. In this case, this controller does have those 2 features. Okay? So trackpads, which we saw when we were watching the leaked review a couple days ago. Motion controls, extra buttons on the grip, which, again, other controllers have too. There you go. Customizable for Steam inputs, of course. And it will work with anything running Steam.
Phil, you can do it.
Optimize gaming in any form.
Again, Phil, if I want to read a news article or I have internet as well, brother. We don't need you to highlight what you're reading and seeing. I can't stand people that do that. Like, if you're going to a website to prove a point, you know what I mean? Like, if you're doing a piece on something and you want to show someone, hey, look, research shows, that's one thing. But you just showing you can say, hey, it's out there if you want to look at the specs. You might want to highlight some of the specs and then move on, brother. You don't need to show all of these pretty pictures.
There you go. Your D-pad. A view button, a menu button, an indicator LED, your 2 thumbsticks, which are very similar positioning to, say, the PlayStation controller, your trackpads underneath.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The only controller I like is the Xbox controller. The current Xbox controller, and the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X controllers are similar. Xbox Series is a little bit flatter. They're the best controllers. I don't give a shit. I mean, yeah, they break easily. You gotta probably replace them every fucking so often. That's fine. But they're probably the best ones. I hate the PlayStation controller. I hate the fucking Nintendo controller. I can't stand them. I don't even like the fucking button layout. It's quite annoying. Xbox is probably the best controller out there. Yep.
Face buttons. Your dual shoulder buttons. /triggers, your charging, which you use the dongle. I guess it does have standard USB as well, so if you don't want to use the magnetic puck to snap on, off, and charge, you could still use a standard USB cable as well. I guess that's your prerogative, what you want to do. And then it's got extra buttons.
I do like the I do like the Elite controller. It's just too expensive, and that shit breaks all the time. Every person I know that's ever had an Elite, it'll be lucky if they get like a year out of it. You know, especially if you do gaming, like, you know, real intense gaming. That shit breaks. It always breaks at the the trigger. The triggers start getting stuck or just breaks. They're great. I love them. I love the way they work, but they just break. That's nonsense. You will love the weekend.
That you can program. Now it says capacitive grip sense. What the hell does that mean? I have no idea.
If you got a warranty, you're good.
From what I'm to understand, the gyroscope works based on the grip.
By the way, here's a little tip for you. You know who has the best warranty service out there? Amazon. Amazon has the best warranty service. It's typically through the Allstate warranty thing. It's very reasonable. It's very cheap.
Either subscribe,
and
donate, or get the fuck out.
they don't look into shit. You call them up and you tell them something broke.
Need that money. I really do. I need that money.
They just cut you a check and say, "Here you go, buy a new one."
It's the Hex Phantom controller for the Hall Effect sticks. No more drift.
GBRC brother, thank you for the vibe. For me, it's the Hex. Yeah. That's a nice controller as well. I don't know. Me, I'm very simple. The regular Xbox Series X controller works perfectly fine. Or the Xbox One controller, is nice. It's nice, but I like the Series X. It looks a little bit more. It's like more flatter on top. It's like beefy. Like I have big hands, so to me, it's important. I just like it. Yeah. But when it comes to controllers like the Elite, buy that shit on Amazon and get yourself the Allstate insurance. It's like $5 or $6 for like 3 years. And you know what I would tell you? I would tell you wait till like the 3rd year, then call them up and tell them it broke. And get all your money back. So you get a controller for free after 3 years.
That's what it shows up here. They're calling it Grip Sense. It's a new input for Steam controller that enables gyro with capacitive touch, hold and release. To enable and disable gyro aiming, you can also map it like another button. How the hell does that work? I have no idea. It's going to tell when you're gripping it or something?
No, I don't like the button layout for the Switch control. What is it? So, your main button to fire is typically what on the Xbox controller? It is it's the A button. It's the A button. For the Nintendo Switch, I believe it's the one. It's the what the fuck? Let me see. I'm trying to look at my controllers here because yes, Duty has a bunch of controllers too. It's the one on the far left, like the far left button, and that's annoying. I hate that. I hate the button configuration. It's very annoying.
I don't know.
Stop derailing the video. I'm sorry.
It's pretty standard
I'm sorry, baby.
when it comes to all of its stats and things like that. So it's available on Monday. I would love to buy it now, but you can't. You can't do anything until 10 a.m. Pacific time on Monday. I will try to get it. Obviously, I'll let you know next Monday if I'm successful or not, right?
Yeah,
I'll try to get it and add it to cart and buy it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it or not. Depends on how many people are trying to buy this thing at once. And Valve...
I'm a little autistic, so when you switch button patterns, it annoys the shit out of me.
Outright said we don't know if we have enough inventory for demand. We'll have to see what happens when it goes on sale. So...
It doesn't
there
matter.
You go.
He
For
just
me,
wants
there's
to
two
buy it
detriments to this
he just wants
controller.
to buy it.
Detriment number one, I don't like the PlayStation thumbstick layout. I prefer the Xbox higher up left, lower right thumbstick layout.
But yeah, you're still gonna fucking buy it. You are what everyone calls a mark. FOMO. Just because something new, you feel the need and compelled to waste money on this shit. How much does this bullshit controller cost anyway?
Layout. So that is kind of annoying that I have to get used to that. And number two, it doesn't have a grip. And what I mean by that is it doesn't have any texture to the grips at all. They're smooth, which is odd because every modern controller has a textured grip, and this controller doesn't. It wouldn't have even cost them more money to do it. All you got to do is make the mold have a grip on it. It's not even like a big deal. So why they forewent having a grip, I have no clue.
Forewent or
except
forego?
Maybe it's this new capacitive gyro grip. Maybe it wasn't working if it had a textured grip. But the way I see it is if you play it longer,
$99.
Basically, what's going to happen is it's going to get slippery. That's always what happens without a grip. Your controller gets slippery in your hand because it's the natural oils and sweat of your hand.
Yeah, we know you're a greasy pig, Roach. We get that.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Unless you're wearing gloves, I guess.
Or just don't be a sweaty pig roach like you. Like when I use my controllers, I don't get oil and grease because my hands aren't fucking greasy. Because one, I don't eat my office like you do.
So I guess if you want to play Steam controller, you got to invest in a pair of gamer gloves so you don't slip and drop your $100 controller. There you go. Okay, so that is the Steam controller. Don't know what everyone's thoughts are. My thoughts are I'm interested in trying it for sure. I definitely want to give it a try and review it for you guys. So I'm going to try to get one, and we'll see what happens. Okay?
Okay, I think that's the video. But the reason why I want to highlight this is, yet again, DSP decided that his FOMO, his need for attention, his need to consume, his need to tell everyone what he's doing at all time may bite him in the ass, right? Now, he decided he was going to do this, and he's not going to be able to film this or do it live because he won't be on. Like, it's supposed to be like early in the morning, whatever, before he starts streaming. So he's going to do it after the fact. But, of course, we have all the information. We know, well, not we, the Detractor community or the troll community has all the information. They know exactly when this is when it's going to happen, you know, and you know he's going to tell people like an idiot. He's going to come back on his podcast when he streamed that day and tell people that he got it. And someone will say, I'll give you 100 subs if you show us the receipt. And like an idiot, he might show the receipt again. But you know it's going to happen. You know people are going to contact Steam and try to get his order canceled. Why? Because they have all of his information. They know it's out there. And, you know, I don't know. I mean, does Steam have a good customer service? You know, where they double check things? Do they double check if you're the real person? I mean, Walmart was able to get duped. What's not to say Steam doesn't get duped, right? I don't know. To me, again, it just looks bad, especially after last year. And you went on a rant, you raged, and you let's remember the stream last week when we did the 1 year anniversary of the Switch, debacle. And he had to sit there and scream and yell about, you know, detractors. Yeah, you know what? Let's watch, because that was actually really good. The Snorticus rant. DSP. Oh, that was amazing. DSP loses his Switch. Sorry.
And that's why people still care about dark. These are fill order privacy or people. I wanted to buy the Switch. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation. So number one, I'm just going to tell you this. All right. I'm going to make this abundantly clear.
Here it is.
No longer am I going to listen to or entertain any moron or idiot who says, Phil, you over-exaggerate. Phil, you make stuff up. Phil, you do this for sympathy. You do this because you want free shit. I don't want anyone to donate anything to me. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I wanted to buy the Switch 2 last night. That ability to just make an actual commercial transaction was taken away from me. I wasn't saying, hey, everyone, please buy me a Switch 2. Please donate a Switch 2. No, I wanted to buy it, and they wouldn't let me. Do you get it?
You get it?
How fucked up that is? I work hard. People support my content.
This was last year after he lost the Switch 2. Remember? If you don't remember the story arc, he ordered a Switch 2 online. He made his dent sit there for 2 hours. He ordered 2 Switch 2s from Walmart, and some detractor went in there and canceled both orders. This is the day after.
Because they like it. I earn money that I should be able to spend on whatever I want. I shouldn't have to worry about pussyfooting around, being incredible. Do you think it was chance? Do you think it was coincidence? Do you think that for some reason I just magically stayed? Ladies and gentlemen, the reason that I'm still here after 17 years is one fucking word.
Begging.
Perseverance. Get it? I don't give up. I don't fail or falter. I don't fall down on my knees crying, oh my God, it's all over. They got me. Instead, when people fuck with me, I use that as motivation. To continue forward positively. To keep sticking to my guns. To keep doing what I know is the right thing to do. And that's why people still care about Darkside Phil in 2025. It's not because I sold out and became a shill like one half of the internet. And there's nothing any of you can do about it. You fooled someone in Pakistan or India into thinking you were me, and you logged into my account and you canceled my pre-orders. So what? I'm still here. I'm still streaming. I'm still going to play a game today. I'm still going to make content. I'm still going to make a living. And guess what?
You get it?
When people fuck with me,
you get it?
More people support me. You stupid, incredible, brainless idiot. When you mess with Darkside Phil, people rally to support Darkside Phil. That's why I'm still here 17 years later. Do you know what the King of Hate moniker meant? It didn't mean that I was a hateful individual who wanted to crap on others and be a bigot and a sexist and a racist and to insult Hideo Kojima like all the morons said it was. The King of Hate moniker is that when people hate against Phil Burnell takes all of that hatred and vitriol against him and he uses it as fuel. He throws it into his fucking engine and he burns it up and it propels him forward with energy and vigor to make positive content and to be successful. I own the hate against me and I use it to push forward positively and succeed. And that's why I'm here 17 years later. No matter how many morons have tried to end me, I'm still fucking here. I'm not going anywhere. Right now, I'm actually on a high. Things are going well for me.
That's delusional.
Think about all the awesome stuff that's happened in the last year, the massive upgrades to my setup, the fact that I'm a successful co-streamer. So the kick support has dwindled massively. All right, it would be great if today we could get some support on Kick. It is the final day of the month. So it would count and I would, get credit for it right away. All right. Please consider becoming a sub or gifting some subs over on Kick if you like the content and you like the fact that I stream there, despite the fact that most of the support has left. Okay. I'm making money. I can afford all the things. I was going to buy 2 Switch 2s because I can afford them. I didn't have to do a special event to fundraise for it. I could just get them.
This thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature.
These are one of the greatest moments in DSP lore. Jesus Christ.
It was meant for you to always
Casey.
beg. Yeah, 17 years later, but you have to beg every day.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You know what? And you're also going to get one of these for being so generous.
Hello, Jew.
Hello, Jew. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the $20, man. Massive support. Yeah, it's quite insane, man. He's so fucking delusional. But again, this is why I love DSP. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I hate him and like watching him. Sometimes it is infuriating and you just want to punch him in his face. But these are the reasons why, he's just so delusional. And again, my thing is he doesn't learn from his mistakes. And the reason why I'm playing this again, I played this last week. The reason why I'm playing this again is because he's doing the same shit all over again. He's telling people, he's basically telegraphing people. He's telegraphing to folks what he's planning on doing. He's going to order something online. He may not stream it, but everyone kind of knows when he's planning to do it. And what's not to say that some smart detractor might go out and decide to try to contact, Steam and get it canceled again. Because you decided to open your mouth and tell people what you were going to do. Because, of course, to you, it's, I got to hype people up. I got to hype people up that I bought a joystick. Your number 200th joystick, and you're gonna show it and unbox it on your stream, okay? Like, no one gives a shit. Like, how many unboxings has he done that no one cared? No one supported, no one done anything with it. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, well, cool. Thank you for showing us a controller that you'll probably use once a month. Who gives a shit? God, it's so fucking delusional. And then, of course, okay, I'm saying this right now, all right? All right, please don't say Duty's telling people to cancel his order. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm not saying that, but it would be funny if it happens. It would be funny if it happens. And again, I wouldn't blame the person that actually did it. I blame Phil. I blame him for just doing this nonsense. Good God. Duty, please give him money for those. No one cares, man. And then again, it's just like, okay, Phil, you regurgitating what you see on the box isn't gonna help me decide whether I should buy something or not. You know what I mean? Like if I want to buy something, I'm gonna go to a full product review of someone who used it, who can give me specifics on it, not you sitting there, you know, shoving the box to the camera and saying, "Oh, look, RGBs." God, again, I'm not saying someone should cancel his order, but what I'm saying is, if it happens, it will be pretty funny. It will, because again, you know, because of is there, and then I can't wait for the screaming and the yelling and him blaming people and telling people fuck off for saying it was my fault. No, it was your fault, man, because again, you failed to learn. You failed to learn from history, Phil, okay? All right? Okay. Let's watch a little bit more of this. This is pretty funny.
I just became a verified and partnered streamer on Kick, and that's working out. All these things are working well for me. Do you get it? Well for me.
Get it?
So every time that you fuck with me, all you do is prove my point. I am not going to falter or fail. I'm going to continue. You are going to sit there and stew and cry and seethe and mope and cope and say, I can't believe it. Like the Grinch on Christmas morning when he looked down at Whoville and he said, Christmas still came, even without toys, even without the feast, even without all of those.
The delusion is so tasty. Yeah, and you're talking to a person who has a bit of a fetish when it comes to the mouths. I'm not gonna lie. I have a thing with teeth and shape of people's mouths. Like, to me, if you have a very pretty mouth and pretty teeth, it's very attractive to me. So looking at this gouty pig roach, it's kind of nasty.
Things, they're still happy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter how you fuck with me.
Well, I don't say I like your teeth. What I say is I like your smile, and the smile encompasses the lips, the teeth. You know, kind of that whole. I have a type. Let's just say I have a type, right? I have a type.
I'm still gonna be here. I'm not gonna give up. So many people have said to me over the years, Phil, why don't you give it up and throw in the towel? With all the things that's happened to you, that's documented. Not even just the things you say, but the things that are public is crazy. We can only imagine the things that have happened behind the scenes that we don't even know about. How do you keep doing it? Well, maybe it's because I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
Probably a big part
stubborn idiot.
Again, I'm the kind of guy that my whole life.
Okay, being stubborn isn't a good trait, Phil. That's not the win you think it is. Being a stubborn person tells me that you're difficult to learn. You're a difficult person to actually teach and willing to learn. That's not a positive there. Okay, you know what's good for a stubborn person? Coal miners, you know what I mean, where they just won't quit even though they're dying and probably falling, you know, from the heat exhaustion. They're not going to quit because they want to plow this coal or whatever. Okay, all right, good on them.
When someone looked at me and said, you can't do it, you're not good enough, you're a scumbag, you're an asshole, you're a jerk, this and that, I said, I'm glad you feel that way. Now I'm going to prove you wrong. And every single time in my life that it's happened, I've persevered. When in the Street Fighter community, they said all I was a big shit talker, and I was never going to put my money where my mouth was and actually win, I proceeded to win tournament after tournament after tournament after tournament in Super Turbo.
The delusion was amazing.
And show them all that I was great. Amazing. And then they had nothing else to fucking say until people tried to erase that narrative and rewrite it years later on the internet. The facts remains, I became a top-level tournament player despite the fact that everyone thought that I was just going to be a shit-talking scrub. On YouTube, everyone said, oh, Phil, you're a no one. Your quality sucks. No one likes your content because you're just a schlub. And I said, all right, fine. I'm glad you said that. And through the years, I constantly improved, changed, and became a better person. And now here I am in 2025, and I'm more successful now than I ever was.
That's not true.
And you might say, what? I don't get it. Doesn't matter how many views you have.
Very, very
Very hypocritical. It doesn't matter how many people watch your content. What happens is
Hello, Jewel. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the
Hello,
I appreciate that too, brother. Thank you very much.
how many people care
Thank you,
about
Donut.
you and your content and support it. I know that now. I'm much more successful and happy and positive in my
Successful.
life today, having a few thousand major supporters who love what I do, as opposed to back in the day when I had hundreds of thousands of people who were watching me, but no one was really supporting. They were just
like the sun
watching.
coming up, I
He's
can
so
count
fucking
on you to be
delusional.
here ripping on Phil. That is so funny to
Hey.
me. You never back off.
Thank you. I try not to. Thank you, Tata Nasty 813. Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate that. Just like the sun color. Yes. That's because I have no life and I have nothing better to do. So, very much like the sun. I just keep coming every day. Okay. So, but thank you. I appreciate the kind word. Thank you very much.
Get it? There's a big difference.
You get it? You get
But
it?
people don't get that. They don't. They don't understand. They actually are that ignorant. They don't get
Eventually.
So here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Moving forward, I just have to be more careful.
Here it is.
I have to be careful about what I tell you guys.
Here it
I have to be
is.
careful about how I operate. I thought that I had been careful to the point where people were calling me paranoid. You're not going to do a cooking video in your kitchen? What are you, stupid and crazy? What could possibly happen? You're not going to do a vlog in your house? You're not going to go do this? And if you can accept that, congratulations, welcome back to reality with the rest of humanity. By the way, I'm not poor. I'm not unhappy. My wife isn't fat.
Yes, I did capture that. Yes, sir, I did.
This IRL video, everyone else does it. You're just a coward. No, I'm not a coward. It's just that I'm one of the most abused people on the internet, and I know better. I'm not stupid. And so when you say, do a fan lobby night, do that involves the opportunity for someone to get in and fuck with people's information and fuck with your stream and fuck with, no. Shut the fuck up.
I want to see Phil play Code Vein. I want to see Phil play Astro Chain. Why is he playing that? Why is he playing Wily Wars? Why is he playing old games? Why is he doing... Shut the fuck up. All right?
I know better because I've been there, done that, and I've been through it. Almost 18 years. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Stop fucking trying to demand things from me that don't make any goddamn sense because I'm the exception to the rule with this level of harassment that I get. I'm not going to put up with this nonsense anymore of people telling me that I'm just paranoid and wrong when literally the one time that let's do something different on stream, let's open up, let's do the switch to pre-orders, and then this fraud happens, blatant crimes and fraud. The first opportunity that I give, they take it. All right, so I'm not stupid. I'm just not putting up with this shit ever again.
Really? And 1 year later, what are we doing here, folks? What are we actually doing here, Phil? What is it that we're doing here, Phil? This is what we're doing.
See what happens when it goes on sale.
This is what we're doing.
There you go.
Telling
For me, there's two
people-
detriments to this controller.
Telling people what he's planning on
oils and
doing.
sweat of your hand.
Yeah, I know you're a dirtball. That's right. Telling people
You
what
with
you're planning
Jasper,
to
you
do,
relate to
when you're going to
Pragmatic,
do it. Yeah.
Your hairline will shift back and change and it'll recede. Unlike LTG, who has a hair piece, which is all fake, and he glues it to the top of his head, and he looks like a fucking clown. I have real hair, so I age gracefully. That's the difference.
All right, brother. Whatever, man. I know. He's been pushing this narrative about LTG has a toupee on or something. That I don't know. I'm not into the lore, the LTG lore. I don't think that's the case. It might be, but okay. I swore. Is that true? I mean, if he does, it looks better than your fucking rat's nest of a haircut. Like, I'd rather be bald and wear a nice piece like that if it were true than this shit. Look at Phil. That Widow's Peak, brother, that's just going to be a straight-on mohawk pretty soon. Like, look how far it's going. It's receding so bad. Like, this motherfucker has like a 5 head. He doesn't have a 4 head. He has a 5 head. This is bad, man. You really need to get this shit in check. Go get some, what's that shit called? The The foam thing you put on your hair, the moxicillin. Go get some moxicillin, brother. Jeez Louise, man. Anyway, all right. Len might know. Yeah, I gotta hit Len up. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people say shit sometimes because, they're just trolling on them, but it doesn't look like a piece to me. That looks like his natural hair. I don't know. I don't care enough to research it, but all right. Okay. All right. So again, we'll keep track of this. We know when the pre-order is supposed to happen. It's going to be May 4th. So we'll keep an eye out. We'll watch DSP stream on May 4th. And if someone does have the opportunity to cancel the pre-order, we'll cover it. It should be funny as hell. That would be amazing if it happens again. I'm not. No, it would be May 4th.
I need that money. I really do.
It would be a May 4th crash out.
I can't go to the store and buy my Switch because Jasper isn't allowed in Walmart.
Yes, of course. Poor Jasper. Tata Nasty, thank you very much for the $5. And that's insane. I don't believe that. I don't give a shit how traumatized a cat is. Cats are instinctively, cats aren't stupid, okay? They're not people. They don't have feelings. They're not traumatized. No, cats are just fucking cats. Trust me, if you leave for a week and you have enough food and litter and water for a cat, the cat will be perfectly fucking fine. The cat's not going to miss you. After about an hour, the cat might say to himself, oh, where the fuck is he? Like, where the fuck's my owner? Where the hell is he at? And that'd be the extent of it, okay? Your cat doesn't give a shit. Your cat sleeps 20 hours a fucking day. I'm pretty sure they have other shit to worry about versus you not being there, okay? If anything, you're just in their space. So to them, they're sharing a home with you. So... But of course, DSP has to put this bullshit narrative out there that, oh, my cat's super traumatized. We can't travel. I can't go spend money because my cat. And again, it's just another built-in excuse for not going outside. Crooked Hound, let's see. Duty, he really seems to be mistaking aging gracefully with natural deterioration. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on now. And then come on, brother. This is 2026. You could do something about all this shit. You can. You could do something about your receding hairline, or you can at least slow it down. You can cut your hair in a way that will mitigate some of the way it looks. You can actually work out and not take Ozempic and not have your body and your face melt. There's shit you can actually do to take care of stuff. You can dress up like a fucking normal person. Maybe stop fucking shopping at Marshalls and TJ Maxx, or if you buy Marshalls and TJ Maxx, don't buy in a regular size. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when you buy shit from Marshalls or whatever, it's typically going to be irregular, like a fucked up neck hole or something. So of course it's going to look fucked up, just like your neckline did yesterday. But yeah, and put on some pants. Stop wearing fucking pajamas over a fucking a Miami gay Tony shirt. All right, yeah, please stop. Let's see. Phil's kitty talk is another sign of mental. Yeah, it's really odd how he talks to me. I hate the fact that he calls him Jasper Kitty. I mean, that just screams like gay, like super gay, and not gay as in you like humping men. Gay is in like strange, weird, fetishy. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about gay. Oh, God. All right, folks. I think I covered everything I want to cover. Don't forget, we're going to be streaming on Friday. We're going to be doing the May 1st marathon stream. I got the 14-minute clip, the full 14-minute clips of DSP beating it off. I was able to find the stream the day after the masturbation stream, and I was able to find some clips when he was streaming after he got caught masturbating. So we're going to go over that, and then we're going to also look at the times where he tried to claim that he never attacked anyone for posting videos about the bursting. All right, we have some clips on that. We're going to talk. It's going to be all Phil beating off on May 1st. And of course, the 10-year celebration, we're going to kick it off. It should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun. Last year we did a May 1st burst celebration. It was fun. It only went for 3 hours because we mostly just focused on the event. But again, this year it's a little different because we got 10 years going on, okay? We got a 10-year celebration. I might have to order a cake. And show it on stream and celebrate. By the way, we got 94 likes, man. Is there 6 people out there that are willing to like the stream so we can get bubbles? I mean, I don't want to just have to give away bubbles. I mean, I'll give it away if you want me to give it away, but I want you guys to earn the reward. You guys have to earn your reward. You really do. So if I get 6 people to like the stream, I will give you bubbles. Can I get 6 people? I got my finger on the button. I'm just waiting. I'm not leaving till I get my 100 likes. As soon as I get my 100 likes, 95. 4 more. Oh no, we had 100. Okay, we got it. Yeah, you know what? Round of applause for that. Thank you. All right, here's the likes up. There you go. 100 likes. There you go. Great job. You guys earned your reward. That's right. You guys did earn the reward today, so big ups. I have received. Yes, you have received. You have received bubbles. That's right. Thank you. Well, for some reason I was delayed. I actually had 131 likes, so thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Alrighty, folks. Again, we'll be here Friday. If something by the way, if something does happen today, I might stream tomorrow because I got nothing going on tomorrow, to be honest. So if we have nothing better to do, what do we do for 200 likes? You get bubbles again. I don't have anything. Maybe I can come up with a 200 like goal. We'll see. I'll come up with something different. You need the animals? Sure. Look, I'm ask and thou shalt receive according to DSP. So here's the bubbles. Here's Bunny. Here are the birds. You know what? I'll give you the 100 likes again. Okay. Look, there the bubbles. Everybody. The crowd of retards. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. The crowd of retards. That's right. There you go. Everybody's out there. You see? There you go. Ask and thou shalt receive. Oh, look, here's the retard alert right here.
Are you retarded?
Yes, so we are very retarded. All right. Everybody go back in. Go inside. All right. Okay, folks. Again, if I got nothing better to do tomorrow and something happens, I'll be streaming tomorrow. If not, we'll see you guys on Friday, okay? All right. Let's leave on a high note like we always do. We're going to play your favorite song, my favorite song, everyone's favorite song. That's right. Pizza Pie. You know, I should move Pizza Pie up, but here it is.
You guys like pizza?
Alrighty.
I know, I love pizza. I'm Italian. I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to have a pizza party with me?
Mamma mia!
Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Mozzarella! And delicious! Bigger than dollars! Roll it out! Toss in the air! Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie!
Good shit!
Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Salvagno cheese, Salvagno greasy shit, crazy meat, weird sauce.
Crazy meat's real sauce.
The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned that are really good.
Bitches.
Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. Mamma mia! Make a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Bacon a bundle! Toss in the air, pizza pie. Make it a pizza pie. Greasy shit, pizza pie. Felipe, pizza pie. Weird sauce, pizza pie. Delicious, pizza pie. Pizza pie. Pizza pie.
Mamma mia!
Make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie. Felipe, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella and delicious. Bacon a dollars, roll it out, toss in the air. Pizza pie, make it a pizza pie. Greasy shit, pizza pie. Felipe, pizza pie. Cheese, pizza pie. Delicious, pizza pie. Weird sauce, pizza pie. Crazy meat, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens.
Now on to the more exotic seasonings. These seasonings catered more towards Italians. If you're not Italian, you don't like these kind of seasonings, you don't have to use them. But I'm Italian and I love it.
By the way, anyone that actually cancels Phil's controller, I will give them a gout boy. Peace out, everyone.